Hey, hi there. It's me. Hi, hi, hello. Good morning. Hi. Welcome back to Bean Week. Hi there. Hi. Hello. Look at all your beans. Look at Box Bean. It's really growing. Oh, I hit my chair. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I have to update this PNG. Well, Aaron's currently going to update it, but we've made it to 23. Um, Last night, and when Zombie, if Zombie comes in today, if and when, I have to do another thank you because I did not realize that we hit the goal. I was broken last night. There was so much that happened last night that I broke. My program stopped. Uh, yep. So there's many things I have to bring back. I mean, it was a good thing. It's a good thing. It was great. It was amazing. It was a good night. But I missed so many things. So after the fact, I was like sitting here like, oh, wait a second. What the heck? We made it to the goal. What the heck? Yeah. So I have to thank people about it so that I don't just not thank them, okay? So if Zombie comes in, you scream at me, okay? You scream. You just go in chat and you say, ah, you just scream. Good morning, Erin. Erin says good morning to everyone. She just woke up. It's a good time. Hannah says good morning. Box says Erin. We'll see if she hears that. Oh, Hannah and Box say good morning. Morning again. Yeah. Adder also says a third good morning. A third good morning to everyone was the reply. Sorry if I'm yelling. She is down the stairs. I am up the stairs. It's a good time. What am I saying? Okay, so we have the goals here. To my right. To my right. We've already made it to 20. 30. So the thing, hold on. Let's do the less fun goals. Yes. So we're definitely going to be playing a horror game at some point. Great. I'm so excited. Then we're going to do the bean jigsaw puzzle, which I'm actually excited for. What I'd be more excited for is maybe a Lego stream. Wink wonk, wink, 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 wink. I can't actually wink. The model's doing great. I can't. So yeah, we got Lego stream and then maybe a discount on Aaron's Crafts shop, which will be coming very soon. Don't you dare worry about it. We're making a business card for it too. Horror. Do you know if Lane is yay or nay yet? I may be a bit pushy, but getting a lot of things together is making me a bit anxious. If we just grab Lane and we put them into a chair with a little bit of flex tape, I think that's going to be a yes. Jojo, did you have a good morning? Yeah, I think so. I kind of only rolled out of bed about an hour ago. I woke up at like 3 a.m., really warm. So I have both my windows open. Apparently it's like 34 degrees outside. Did you have breakfast? We don't have any food. So I have graham crackers, if that counts. I'm going grocery shopping in between. No, no, I'm sorry. I'm going grocery shopping in between. We just haven't had time to do it yet. Victuals? Victuals? Hold on. I don't know what that word is.
Victual.
Victual. Huh?
Victual.
Why does it sound like that? Food or provisions. Oh, okay. I've never heard of this word before. How do you say it?
Victual.
Victual. Victuals. You want me to say victuals for the next 5 minutes? I've never seen this word before. Is that weird? I don't get out much. I live under a rock. It's a nice rock. It's a really nice rock. You should really test out my rock. It's a nice rock. How do I start a timer? I got it. Victuals. Victuals I do not have. Victuals I will somehow get. I have plans to go to the grocery store at 1 p.m. today, which is in 4 hours. To get victuals. Vitals? Victuals. You need food on the brain if it ain't in the belly. Yeah, victuals. I mean, I do have a Capri Sun. That's victuals, right? Oh, I missed this. Bach. Speaking of victuals, beans. We're gonna spill them today. We're gonna spill the victual beans. I do believe that this is like possibly a romance? I don't know. But you go to a coffee shop for victuals. They got cupcakes, donuts, many victuals, many victual varieties. It's got toe beans, so I thought it would count for Bean Week. And it's literally spilled the beans. Beans. Spill the victuals. I had chicken nuggets for breakfast because I didn't feel like cereal. I technically have chicken. That was gonna be lunch though. Victuals for lunch. I just didn't have anything for breakfast. We have cereal, but no oat milk. So no victuals this morning. Because I can't have dry cereal. No one does that. Load game. I haven't loaded this game at all, so new game victuals. 10 milliliters. 10 milliliters. Dry cereal's so good. Nope. I need my oat milk. It hurt my mouth. Have you ever had Heritage Flakes? Hard victuals. Hard. Yum, yum, yum. You've done it. Against all odds, you've managed to pull off the heist. Your shaking, outstretched hands grab the cafe's secret recipe. As its power pulses through your body, your heart aches, your breath flutters. Mere echoes of what was taken from you. What will soon be yours again. But at this crucial moment, you can't help but think of the other people in the cafe, the ones you're about to drag into a complicated criminal mess. You can only blame the scroll's influence for such inconvenient sympathies. But we need it for the victuals. We need the secret recipe for the victuals. We need to eat all of the victuals. Or drink it all. Because Adder said so. And Adder is gospel. Yes. Adder didn't answer my question yet. How is Aber? Bach, have you tried the chair with the flex tape idea? It's just how I do normal conversations with people. Don't actually do that. Disclaimer, don't do that. Bad for the vittles. If they were in your possession, they'd do the same. No, position. If they were in your position, not possession, position, they would do the same, wouldn't they? They'd know that after everything you've been through, this was the only option left. I love postcards. Postcards are great. She's too powerful. Oh, okay. Gets right out of the flex tape. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. I can't see the game. What? Why did it... I see that. I see that it's doing that. Why is it doing that? Why? Hold on. Does that do anything? No. Does this do anything? Okay, we can see it. Does it stay? That's the real question. It should stay. I don't know why it was doing that. It's just doing a regular screen capture before, which I feel like is usually fine. Now I'm just doing a game capture. So it should always capture this. But if I want to show anything on the screen, I'll have to change that back over. Okay. Scream at me again if it does that. just scream. Ah! It's only going to mean one of two things. Either the screen isn't working, or Sambi just joined the chat. Okay. People say that Artifice County is the most magical place there is. Yes, Artifice. Where 100 years ago, the world of spirits cracked the earth and spilled over into ours. Hail and well met from Artifice. Hail! That was a good transition. But now those spirits work 9 to 5s. Arcane powers fuel cars and charges phones. This county, once the cradle of magic, has become as mundane as any other. Well, Aber isn't answering, so how is Bach? And an unmagical human like yourself, among shape-shifting sirens, carbon fiber constructs, and wizards, you're exceptional, exceptionally dull, and exceptionally underestimated. No matter how much you tried to fit in, to love this place in all of its wonders, it never reciprocated. All it did was take. All it left you with was emptiness. So why not take something back? Steal everything the county denies from you. Fill that gnawing emptiness, then leave it behind forever. Luckily, you know what you need, and exactly where to find it. The Familiar, a downtown cafe, noteworthy only for its secret recipe, locked tight in the back room, and conveniently enough, they're hiring. So desperately that they aren't asking for experience or background checks. Oh, so this isn't a romance, this is just me stealing stuff. I understand. How is me? You both asked how am I? I think I'm doing well. I told myself I have to be productive today. So I got stream planned, and then I'm gonna go grocery shopping, and then I kind of want to take a shower because I'm itchy. It's getting, because it's hitting like mid 30s to low or starting to freeze overnight, the air is getting really dry. So I'm getting all itchy all over the place. I really gotta start my humidifier back up. It's just I really like the cold and I don't like humid. So I have a hard time starting a humidifier because I don't want things to be humid. But I need it because my skin will die. It got actually pretty bad last night, my skin. But I'm good. Sorry, I'm good. The answer is good. Okay, continue. The Familiar. A downtown cafe noteworthy only for... Oh yeah, I do know this. Yes, background checks. All that's left is to put together an application. Not that anything you say on it really matters. It really does. Ah! Character creation. They sure are a mystery. Self-affliction exercise. I apparently did another timer. That was weird. How do people see you? Try to be honest. My name is... Oh, hold on. Actually, no. Here. Oops, I took a screenshot. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I can spell. There you go. My name is Jojo Beans. I am a... I've never seen that word ever. What does that mean? What does that mean? We're gonna go to Google. I'm learning some big words today. Vittles. What is this word?
Loquacious.
Loquacious. Tending to talk a great deal. Talkative. Oh. Kind of. Wizard. Ship captain. Coffee? No, I don't really drink coffee. Long walks on the beach, destroying my enemies, myself. I would say probably social interaction, that's for sure. I am a... loquacious. We're gonna use it. I'm a loquacious... individual who loves social interaction. How can it not say bean? That's rude. I know, right? I should have put in bean. Soft skills. Let's see. I like to listen. I'm a good listener, I think. I don't know. Oh, there's different ones. Okay. Probable minion, possible sidekick, miraculous expounder. Oh god, there's so many big words. What the heck is a... excusable... S-Y-C-O...
Sycophant.
Sycophant. This word is sycophant. This is just how to learn words stream. This is a person who acts... Oh god, that's another big word. I am learning today that I am not... My vocabulary, very small. Who acts obsequiously towards somebody important in order to gain advantage. Well, what is this word?
Obsequious.
Obsequious. I'm learning so much English today. Obedient or attentive to an excessive or servile degree. Okay. Okay. I'll just say organizer. I think that one's pretty simple. I like to organize things. Master problem solver, grandmaster problem solver. God of... Oh my gosh. Why do they put such big words? I need to learn so much. Hello. Hello. Cutionary. Describe something relating to the art of public speaking. Focus on delivery, voice production, and gesture. Okay, so a god of public speaking. Surprisingly okay, snack fetcher. Please. Team player. Grandmaster problem solver or master problem solver? I want to say grandmaster problem solver. What color hair do I want? Maybe like that. That seems pretty close. Maybe slightly lighter. Oh, but then it starts going to the reds. Close enough. Education. Deba 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 deba. Bubba deba deba ba. My name is Jojo Beans. Oh, her? She's always sitting by herself. Her face is hard to read. But that smile of hers is unique. She sure is a mystery. I don't know what this is. I can't click it though. Oh, I can change the hairstyle like that. That one. When my hair's down, it looks kind of like this. Actually, right now it kind of does. I have to cut my bangs again. They're getting really long. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Who knows? I like how it looks like little toe beans. It's amazing. They did well on that. That's a good idea. A few days later, you're face to face with the familiar. While its neighbors are all dusty and drywall, its facade seems unbroken, even if the varnish is peeling at the edges. For a moment, nothing. Then you spot a silhouette in the window, who flicks its neon sign to open before waving you over. You cross the street, repeating the details of your plan. When you get in, get out. Nope, you need to get in, get out, and for the smoothest possible getaway, try to find someone else to take blame. But can you really do all of those things without running into any complications? I'm yawning. You've already reached the front door. You can hardly turn back now. The cafe laid bare before you is... Nope. The cafe laid bare before you is almost indistinguishable from the scant images you found online. Oh, that's kind of cute though. You could be here. Mismatched chairs and royalty-free wall art. Well kept but worn down. Mia! You're going grocery shopping too?
Thank you for the headpads.
You're gonna go grocery shopping? Could you get some chicken nuggets?
Pretty please. Pretty please. We should go on top. Pretty please.
Or make pumpkin. Just a pumpkin. But thank you for the lurk.
It's good to see you.
Oh, I'm yawning now. Oh no. Poof. You don't get long to take it all in. A construct towering over 2 meters tall. Metric meters, that's what I was going to say. Goodness gravy. A construct towering over 2 meters tall stops wiping down the counter and turns to greet you. Oh, hello, construct. Ah, you must be Jojo. Great to finally meet you. Sorry, terribly rude of me not to meet you at the door. I like your bird. As she strides over, you realize how old her vessel must be to have no custom limbs or decals. Just worn gray stone, flowering moss, and a tiny blue bird nested on her shoulder. A self-care package, Hannah! You wouldn't! Thank you! I'm gonna open my Capri Sun now. I've earned this. Hannah has given Dobby a sock. Heck yeah. Yeah. Oh, I almost drank the whole thing. That's good, tasty stuff. Hold on, that was a big message. My collab plans have been postponed tonight. Poor gal has gotten real busy tonight. Oh, man. Would have stressed her out to also stream, so I told her to take care of IRL thingies for Halloween. That's fair. I gotta do my chapstick, which is running terribly low. More solo satisfactory. Heck yeah! Oh. I celebrated too hard. Calibration gone. That game is so addictive. I like just putting it on in the background and just listening to you play. And I thought about it. I was like, oh, do I give this my full attention? Do I just like stare at this and just keep watching and know every single move? But instead I'm just like, no, I kind of like just it being in the background. So I appreciate you being my background. So I've been working on stuff. Such as like the packs that I have to give out. Oh, which reminds me. I have to do that for Zombie 2. I have a pack. I just need to write it all up and send it in a message. That's the hardest part. The pack is really easy to make for games. It's just writing it all up in a message. That's the annoying part. That's the halfway point of like, oh, I have to write that up. I went on for what I hoped would be like 10 minutes, clean up things, and I spent an hour and a half on it. Yep. Yep. You know what I should have done? I should have had hot cocoa. Okay. Well, maybe if we have a big enough break, I'll go get hot cocoa, but probably not at 10. Maybe at 10. Maybe in a half an hour, I'll go get hot cocoa. Okay, so she says, I'm Salone from the emails. Lovely to have you on board. Did you get here all right? I saw your address was uptown, and I know we're a wee bit of out of the way. Before you get a chance to reply, she already yanked you into a crushing two-handed shake. For a moment, you worry that she might have pulled your arm out of its socket. Actually, I couldn't get chatting. I shouldn't be chatting just yet. Today's schedule is pretty packed. What with your induction? And I barely found time to fix breakfast for Adam. Oh, hang on. This is Adam. Adam, say hello to Jojo. She's our new coworker. Now, so be polite. Hi, Adam. Adam's usually my only company out front, so it'll be nice to have you too. I mean, I love this job. I really do. But after 6 years of working the floor by myself, starting at 5 every day, not that you have to come in that early, of course. We're only meant to start at 8. But it pays off. It does. As Salone trails off, you have a chance to put your plan in motion. You've spent a long time figuring out other people's so-called feelings, and just how easy they are to manipulate. We're going in this with such a bad demeanor. If someone's in a good mood, they'll probably think better of you and suspect you less. Then again, if you make someone upset, they might make for an easier scapegoat under pressure. But what's best for Salone? Better make that first impression count. Jojo? Oh, I've worried you I've worried you with the 5 a.m. thing, haven't I? Just want to stress that you do not have to do that. Honest. So that depends. Are you getting paid for those extra hours? Or those extra hours must be worth it. This place is spotless. I'm always trying to increase people's mood, so we're just gonna do that. Maybe we'll have a round of just doing bad. Just be the bad. I went on for what I hoped for like 10 minutes to clean up things. I spent an hour and a half on it, yes, but the coal is... Nope, but I have coal now. Oh, heck yeah. Oh yeah, coal is pretty far, isn't it? Yep. Salone says, "Aw, that's sweet of you. I try to bring the best out of the old familiar. Good to know other people actually notice." The lights flicker overhead before Salone can finish her sentence. Oh, sorry. I thought that was fixed. Should call the electromancer once I get a free moment. This is cute. I like the little, like, she was looking down at the piece of paper and then she looked up in the middle of this. That was a good addition there. Anyway, packed schedule. I've got pastries in the oven, then a delivery after. Come on, let's get you in uniform. If we're quick, I can show you how our recipe works before our customers arrive. Salone strides through the doorway behind the counter, beckoning you into the kitchen beyond. It takes 3 steps to match just one of hers. The kitchen, built from a cool steel and right angles, is warm with the smell of apricots. You breathe it in while Salone roots through the nearby cabinet, before suddenly sighing. I'll say it now. Sorry about the fit. She hands you an apron like her own, exactly like her own, actually, in that it's far too big for you. It's bound to slow you down and make you look utterly ridiculous. Your one should be here tomorrow. I hope this is all right in the meantime. Sure, if anything, it's amusing. Great. How are you going to steal the recipe while wearing this? Skillfully, because I'm good at things. Thanks a million. Glad you're seeing an upside. Here's your name tag too. As you wrap yourself in an oversized apron and pin on your name tag, Salone smiles. It's a small, sad smile that weighs down her whole face. Look, I'm sure not everything you've heard about this place has been grand, but once you put a little elbow grease, she really shines. And you've got a lot of elbow grease. Or I've got a lot of elbow grease. Oh, Hannah wanna watch more of box streams but time zones. Hannah, you're being invited to Bach's birthday stream. It's gonna be an all-day stream, so maybe you can play some games. I'm really rocking out to this. Do, 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 do. I just wanted to say, you wouldn't be here if I didn't think you have the same drive. Your application told me that much. Although in future, maybe don't say that you're, what was it, a grand master problem solver? To some, that could come across as you having notions of your abilities. But at the end of the day, those are just words. Your experience was what really settled it. I mean, it must have been quite a privilege to work for. Sloane is cut short by the buzz on her phone. Ah, pastries! Ah, pastries! Why don't you pop into the office while I grab those? Fred, your manager, I should say, ought to be ready. Big gray door on your right. Best of luck. He must be small. He must be really small. You have to take 5, no, 6 steps towards the office, a hiss of heat escaping the oven behind you. Beyond lies Fred, the owner. The one from the newspaper. The one whose recipe you're here for. Is he a cat? Because there's a cat tree, there's a cat bed. This, hang in there, and then there's shredding. Familiar opens. And it's got this and a bow tie. I bet you it's a cat. Oh, and the signed things are literal cat things. He's totally a cat. You ease the door open, but no one greets you. Your eyes are immediately drawn to the colossal metal safe that occupies the quarter of the room, just a few steps away. You knew the recipe was protected, but not like this. The safe looks like it was taken from the set of heist movie. It should be locking up gold bars instead of what? A recipe for coffee? But as you run a hand across its surface, wondering how you're going to crack it open, there's a rustle nearby. You snap upright in a bolt of unbidden adrenaline. Like a dragon emerging from its hoard, a tiny, golden-eyed tuxedo cat ruses from a pet bed on the top of the safe. He blinks, stickly, then suddenly glares at you, fur on end, eyes aglow. Don't touch my safe? Don't touch my safe? Oh, I do have swears off. So more than likely that might have been the S word. I'm just gonna say safe. Don't touch my safe. Don't touch my stuff. There you go. Cat boss. He spits the words at you like darts, light crackling through his panicked eyes. The air in the room starts getting heavier as if it is brewing a thundercloud. Who sent you? If you think you're going to be the best in my own domain, then wait, you're the new hire, aren't you? Quick as the power cut, the light in his eyes blink out, and the pressure lifts with it. The cat's eyes leaping smoothly from the safe to the desk. Sorry, that was unprofessional of me. I'm Fred. Welcome to the Familiar. Good to have you on board. Well, given the terrifying magic and the talking, he's not a cat. He's a demon bound to the form of a beast, a familiar, in other words. That makes sense why it's called The Familiar. It's named after him. This is the last time I'm pulling an all-nighter on admin. You're lucky to still be young, human, because after the 1st century, things get, Sloane wanted you aboard, right? We have one main rule. Do everything you can to show the economist type this place isn't a, quote, bad idea. More than fire safety drills. We need drive and spite. So that's what I expect from you. Are we clear? Crystal clear, boss. Did you expect that I'd even be here today? We're just gonna go all hearts, I think. That's what I like to hear. So long as we're all on the same page, I will get on just fine. We aren't a happy little family here. We're just hard workers. This isn't going to work if you aren't prepared to work just as hard as me and Salone. As if on cue, Salona enters the office, a kettle of boiling water in one hand and a packet of coffee in the other. She starts mixing the two in a mug on Fred's desk. An okay boss. Morning, Fred. Everything all right in here? Thought I heard a little bit of a shouting. Oh, no, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I've just been giving, quickly squints at your name tag. Giving Jojo the lowdown on the familiar, our history, what we do, all that good stuff. Sloane gazes at Fred, tracing the tiredness in his eyes. Her smile dims a little. Oh, that's nice. I can join you now, if you'd like. We can go over the finer details together. If you've got time, by all means. With firm movements, Sloane puts a kettle down and closes the door behind her. Fred's eyes lock onto your name tag again, as if he reads it under his breath. So, Jojo. Let's get down to business. We're open 8 to 5 most days, but your shift goes 30 minutes longer at the end for closing. Anything after that is overtime. I can give you the forms. Aprons go on the hooks in the kitchen. If anything gets spilled on it, don't be afraid to excuse yourself and replace it as soon as you can. Oh, and if you are going to excuse yourself, and on it goes, Sloane and Fred don't speak to you as two different people, but two halves of one business, efficient, organized, and trusting one another as best they can. That should be the most of it. I'll be with you at the counter for your training, so don't hesitate to ask me any question. She cuts off again by her phone. Oh, excuse me, Dave. Hey, Sloane. Just unloading the van out back, so there's your heads up. Thanks, Dave. I'll be right there. I should be off. Need to give my signature for the deliveries. Thanks again, Fred. Oh, Jojo, before you join her, I'm sure you've heard about our recipe. Must be dying to learn what makes the familiar coffee so irresistible. But it's not so much a set of instructions as it is, well, I won't get too arcane with you. It's more of a background thing, like the internet. You use that, right? Point being, even if you don't see it, it'll still be working its magic back here, in a drill-proof, bomb-proof 6-gauge safe, which only me and Sloane can open. So, I also cursed it. So it's protected against teleportation-based attacks too, of course. Oh, Sloane offered to show me the recipe earlier. That really throws her under the bus. Or, I get it. You've got to protect what's yours. Creates an opportunity for Fred to act suspicious in front of others. Okay. Increases Fred's suspicion of Sloane. Okay. Increase Fred's mood to make him more amendable ally. Oh, this is hard stuff. So makes him look suspicious. Makes him think Sloane is suspicious. Or just gets on his good side. I know the whole point of the game is to make other people look suspicious so you can get the thing. So I'm having a hard time just going with this one, because I'm like, oh, but the objective was told to us. We have to try to do this. I don't want to throw Sloane under the bus. I'm gonna do this one. Well, sometimes I need to summon something from inside without opening the door, so I guess someone else could, I'll make sure that's dealt with. Don't worry about it. He looks back at the... Veritable vault behind him, as if checking that it's still there. There are some big words in this game. I'm also going to quick save. Can never be too careful with these things, especially in this economy. I mean, wasn't it just last week that Raphael Hendricks, Raphael, whatever, wrote off his beauty store chain? It's inspirational how these CEOs act. Expanding isn't easy. I mean, ideally, we'd have an accountant, a consultant, another chef, but we've got you, and you're one heck of a good start. Especially with our regulars. Ugh. You'll meet them soon enough. You should catch up with Salone. Anything you need, I'll be back here, going over these papers. As you leave the office, Fred paws a single sheet of paper from the files of his desk. Even upside down, you recognize that it's your CV. Not a moment after you enter the kitchen, someone waves at you at the back door. In the doorway next to Salone is an uniformed courier. A human, just as unremarkable as you. A precarious stack of cardboard boxes wobbles threatening behind him. Say, you're Jojo, aren't you? Salone was just telling me about you. All good things, I promise. Well, mostly good. Dave gives Salone a package and gives you a conspiration? What? Oh my god, they're really testing me today. Conspiratorial eyebrow waggle? He pauses to take a long breath inward through his nose. Oh, is that apricot? So you did go for the new recipe. Fred must have taken some convincing. I'm just trying it out. We'll see how it sells first. Hey, if I can come by once I'm off work, that's one customer right there, guaranteed. Was the Dev an English major? I know, right? I'm like, God, it's really, it's impressive, yes, but for regular people, I'm like, oh no, I'll just take the ICA, you know? Salone breaks away to put each package in its right place. Dave looks at you, his eyes are glistening. Hey, Jojo, have a good first day, eh? Thanks, I will. He might not be here for it, but if it all goes well, today is going to be good. That's the spirit. Any more for me, Dave? Just a couple bigger things, but I'll grab those this time. Don't let me interrupt your induction. Are you sure? I could carry. I'll catch you later for the pastry, yeah? Dave walks away whistling, his footsteps gradually going quiet in the alley. Jojo, I'm so sorry about Fred. I know he must have overslept today. That's on me. You notice her hands are balled into fists, one so tight that even stones start to buckle. I just wanted your first day to be easy, but oh well. Let's get you behind the counter, shall we? There won't be time to take you through all the machines, so let's just fill the drip maker. The drip maker? I don't know what that is. I keep the house roast down here. She effortlessly pulls open a burlap sack of beans, scooping them into the grinder. As you pulverize them, the aroma of coffee fills your lungs like a cloud of bitter smoke. Today's been all over the shop, hasn't it? We should get a wee moment to breathe now. Only one customer comes in this early, and they don't do Mondays. I'll introduce you tomorrow. Salone smiles, the stone wrinkling around her eyes, and it dawns on you. This is the beginning to feel like a real job. Just as you finish that thought, the front door swings wide open, and your first customer skips inside. Vampire. You spot at least 4 shades of pink on their outfit. Pink fingernails, pink sun hat, lipstick, backpack. That dress must be bespoken too. Pricey. As they draw close, though, you spot pointed fangs on their cheery smile, and deep red eyes behind their tinted glasses. A vampire. Good morning, Salone. Oh, I spoke too soon. Morning. Before you order, this is Jojo, our new barista. Ah, so you're finally upscaling. You know, I saw some prime real estate going for cheap in Moonbow. An expansion, if expansions are on your mind. So slow down. We're not taking over the industry just yet. The vampire looks as if they have more to say, words bubbling just beneath the surface, but settles out in a pout. Jojo, this is... I'm Jessie, with an IE. Jessie's eyes swivel to you with abundant curiosity. Your apron's too big. I'm more for tailored fits myself, but I know that baggy looks have been catching on lately. Draws focus to the wearers behind or being separate from the clothes. Oh no, that's nothing like that. Just a supply chain issue. What'll be this time, Jessie? A hot chocolate, please. And I'll have it with whipped cream, nutmeg, caramel, marshmallows. Wait, will that fit? Marshmallows, then whipped cream, then caramel, and the rest. Oh, but what if I got cookies too? Give me one of everything. And with 2 chocolate chip cookies, please. Salone's already off on one side, riffling through her arsenal of ingredients. Meanwhile, Jessie brandishes a pink bat-styled mug from their backpack, placing it on the counter as their eyes flick back to you. Even if Salone and Fred aren't aiming for world domination yet, you're still on the front line of their expansion plan. They're investing a lot of trust in you. So tell me, do you feel like a good investment? How far are you willing to go to succeed? Oh, it's just a job, really, or I'll do anything. Self-care package? How dare you? I'll do anything. Oh, yeah, I could probably finish my Capri Sun now, huh? I gotta adjust the way that I'm sitting. Thank you for the self-care package, Bach. Also, this somehow reminds me of something. What do we remind you of? Ad starts in 3 minutes! Ah! Oh, I'm stretching. Oh. That was a good stretch. Really stretched out my back on that one. Never had a game gotten me so addicted that still makes me so angry like Satisfactory. Yeah. I'm trying to think of an instant for me like that. For a game to make me so angry but yet so happy. I don't know, once I kind of get angry at a game, I probably never play it. Continued. The vampire peers deep into your eyes, then nods, as if confirming a suspicion that they had. Good. So, Jessie, what brings you here on this lovely Monday morning? Are you trying out a new schedule? Oh, no. Much more exciting than that. I've got a meeting with the board after this. So I came here to prepare. It'll go much smoother with something sweet. Ah, for your infamous internship. How is your family treating you then? About as well as usual, trust me. I'd much rather be here to help the familiar. But then Fred's just like everyone else. He sees my last name is Hendricks and thinks I'm some sorceress corporate spy out to suck the proverbial blood from his business. Of course, the Hendrixes, rich, powerful, and most troubling for you, magically talented. Jesse looks at you, anticipating your judgment, with a flat smile. A meeting with a 2x4. Sounds productive. You know, Fred did say that he was looking for a consultant. This creates an opportunity for Jessie to act suspiciously in front of others. Okay, so throws her under the bus. He called your father cashing out on a failed business inspirational. Increases Jessie's suspicion of Fred. Well, you're far too fashionable to be a spy. Makes them more of an ally. If I just keep pushing it towards Fred, maybe I'll do that. I'll do hearts and then keep pushing it towards Fred. So everyone will be very suspicious of Fred. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Odd. He didn't strike me as someone who'd appreciate those practices, adopting a CEO mindset, I suppose. Try not to let your family get you down, Jessie. You'll get your chance to prove yourself someday. Well, if it all goes according to plan, that chance should come today. Fingers crossed. Oh, ads are starting like right meow. Sloane passes Jessie's now full mug across the counter. By some miracle of physics, it hasn't spilled over yet. Any moment, the ads will start. Any moment. Any moment. There they go. Hey! It's me again. I'm your ad break. Today I bring you here to talk about our Lord and Savior, Capri-Sun. Yep. You know, if I ever do try to go for sponsorships, I always wonder about that. Like, who should I go to for sponsorships? There's like LL Bean. That's like a clothing brand, right? LL Bean. Right? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah. That's a clothing brand. Outdoorsy. Yep. Ads. Okay, what else? What else do we have about beans? Bush. Bush does beans. B-U-S-H. Beans. Bush baked beans. Who else? Who else sells beans? Oh, it's 10 a.m. It's time to take your meds. Everyone take your meds. What else can I bring into these ads? Who else does beans? Bush, LL Bean, if we're speaking like Mexican food, Old El Paso does beans. I have taken my meds. Well, any sort of coffee brand, maybe. Ooh! We might have an update, folks. We might have an update. I'm taking this break as my break, too. Don't worry. You can do it! Oh, shoot. That's not actually gonna work. I need an iPad to do this. Hold on. Hold your beans. Hold your beans. Hold your beans. I forgot how we have to do this. Oh, the ads are already back. Hold on. This is important. No, hold on. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to download something that Aaron just sent. Open and Procreate, please and thank you. Open it. Open it. Open it. It's not opening. It's opened. Sick. If I share it as a PNG and I send it to myself, oh, send it. Then I grab it from myself. Yes, I got it. Maybe. Save. I'm gonna call it Goals B. And then. This is the one? Yes. Okay, we're gonna update this bad boy. You ready for this? You ready for this? Bam! Just like that. The 20 is now done. Haha. That's kind of cool how that's an instant change. I love that. Okay, that was my ad break. So we've made it to 20, guys. We're actually at 23. Our next goal is 30. And that's where Legos would come in. I would actually go out and buy the Lego set, and we maybe could have like a vote on it in the Discord of like which one you would rather see. I haven't really done any like big Lego sets. I am very interested in the botanical ones. But again, I'll probably make it a vote to be like, what do you guys want to see? Probably not something huge. Not something that would take like 12 days. But the botanical ones are nice. Just a trying to blink at you. But yeah. We're back. Jesse said, maybe this was a bit ambitious, but if I use a cookie to scoop up the cream and let the marshmallows melt, I can finish it in, I don't know, 30 minutes. Excuse me. I had a hiccup burp thing, whatever that was. Thank you, Salone and Jojo. She's off. Jessie swipes their card and then their mug, making a beeline for the booth seat before the payment even goes through. They assemble their workstation in mere seconds. A sheaf of papers, a stack of textbooks, and a predictably pink laptop. The mug stands vigilantly at a safe distance. They must have been an English major. This is hard. Jessie was a surprise, but at least they're a nice one. I'm just grateful they didn't come in at the same time as... Before she can finish, the front door swings open and a siren rolls into the room. She wears a sleeveless orange turtleneck, a magnolia-covered jacket that's relaxing on her shoulders, and a perfectly photogenic smile that doesn't quite reach her eyes. Hello, the familiar. It's a perfect day for a long overdue review, don't you think? You'll have to forgive me. I came straight here from my morning swim. I must look like a mess. Oh, it kind of makes sense that she has to go around in a wheelchair because she doesn't have legs. She has a fin. Because she's a siren. Interesting. She runs one hand through a river of glossy pale hair, parted by an immaculate side cut, and raises a smartphone with the other, flourishing it like a paper fan. Don't worry, Jojo, I'll handle this. Jessie shrinks back, arranging their books in a makeshift wall. It seems to work. The siren glides over towards the counter, not noticing them at all. Now, Salone, I know you very well, of course, but for the benefit of both of me and my adoring fans, who is this? Oh, I didn't know you would be coming. This is, But the siren already staring at you and your name tag, trying to preemptively Salone's introduction. So, that's how you spell Jojo. Enchantee. I'm Alexandra. Gross? Oh gosh. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. You don't happen to have a Grimoire account, do you, Jojo? I'd love to give a proper credit on my post. How about a drink first, before anything goes into that internet page of yours? Quite right, Salone. I'm getting ahead of myself. Could I have... She clears her throat, straightening up her back. A blue sea salt caramel frappe with soy milk and non-dairy whipped cream on top. Plus a little of that raspberry chocolate powder that would have been lovely. Thank you so much. I should have everything. Let me check the back first. Jojo, could you grab a plastic cup for that? Lids are on the bottom left cupboard. Wait, do you have any of those little, fish cookies? She's gone. In the silence, Alexandra's smile slides off her face. She sighs sharply through her nose. Are you all right? I know this whole song and dance can be quite overwhelming if you aren't prepared. But then you don't know who I am anyway, do you? Oh no, of course I've heard of you. I've never heard of you, sorry. Apparently that's good? The being like, I've never heard of you, sorry, makes her like you more? I guess you're not actually lying about her. Decreases her mood and makes her more prone to breaking under pressure. That would make sense. Thanks for getting out of the way. I hope I made a good first impression, for whatever that's worth. Salone re-enters the room, hands full of yet more ingredients. You hand her a cup and she starts filling it dubiously blue syrup. Should I expect your fans to start ordering these frappes in the hundreds? I'm not sure they're on theme anymore. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. The drink's just to showcase how skilled you are at your craft. It's authentic. That's what the audience really wants. Alexandra plucks the card reader from the counter with a sly smile, passes her phone across it and hands it back with a wink. There's this 30% tip attached. Oh, you know better than you know better than me about the social media stuff. Salone, Jojo, trust me. You've got a wonderful, cozy place here. What's not to love? These donuts? Those menus? Is this the British way to spell cozy? It just looks really weird. I thought it's supposed to have a Z, but that might be the British way to spell cozy. It would make sense that that's the way that they spell it. Alexandra turns around to gesture at the cafe, and her eyes finally land on Jessie. Her voice freezes in her throat. Jess? That is the British way. Okay. Eek! Oh no, Jessie. Hey, Alex. I didn't know you were coming today. It was on my page. Perhaps I should have dropped you a message. I'm sorry. Do you... Salone puts a finished frappe on one side, pushing past you to tend to the transformed Jessie. Alexandra squeaks a little closer to you. I'm sorry, Jojo, truly. Drama's the last thing I'd want to bring into this establishment. Or to Jessie. She plucks her frappe from the counter. You're not sure how anything that color would taste any better than tolerable. I know when I am not wanted. I'll just snap a few photos and then I'll be on my merry way. The lighting's not ideal, but I can fix it in post. Makes her act more suspiciously in front of others, increases her suspicion to Jessie, or just makes her in a better mood. Feel free to dim the lights, the switch is right there, so Jessie really didn't know you were coming, but they seem so organized. I don't know what's going on between you two, but I'm sorry. I think I'd just say that. That's fine. Thank you. I'll spare you the messy details, but needless to say, it didn't end well. Not that there was much of an ending to speak of, really. With a final smile, Alexandra takes her drink to the cafe's centermost table, posing it like an art exhibit. Jessie, still a bat, keeps staring at her, but she doesn't look back. With an exhausting puff of smoke, Jessie returns to her original form and slumped into their seat, eyes wandering in the crescent moon bracelet on her wrist. Salone returns after confirming they're okay. Sorry, I didn't think... Yeah, both of them at once can be a wee bit complicated. They used to... She cuts off by the sound of a motorbike revving down outside, heralding the arrival of a third customer. The person at first, even for you, someone whose body lacks everything but a skeleton, you didn't know anything of magic can make that work. Skinless, fleshless, sigilless. Although he does have hair, which you're pretty sure isn't the type of bone. A stiff, dark, brown pompadour brown pompadour that props up a pair of sunglasses. Where's the sunglass? Oh, right there. Right there. I see them. They're really dark. Grudge? Grudge! Hey, how's it going? I feel like I've barely seen you since ArtCon. Oh, straight past her. Or them. That was rude. He reaches the counter undeterred. You're waiting for Salone to address him like the others, but she's just staring. Locked in place. Oh, jeez. So, you're the new barista. Good job on making it this far. Makes you one of the best, don't it? Ain't just a coffee you brew. It's your resolve. Can we take your order? Yeah. Resolve. Well, let me tell you, I know your type. I know you're up to something. I can feel it I can feel it. Salone, I would like to order. Thank you kindly. let's put your new barista up to the test. I'll have a coffee. A black coffee. From the pot. Doesn't need to be... Yeah. I think we might, Salone's eyes bounce between the skull and the coffee pot on the counter. Jojo, why don't you handle this one? It'll be good for, your training. Seems like she isn't going to budge. You grab a cup and start pouring. Wait, her name is Jojo? Okay, think I got it. Jojo. So, that's to be the name of my nemesis. I'm Grudge. Grudge Knuckles. You best remember it. Employees only. Even if Fredericks gives you this job instead of me, there's bound to be cracks in your meticulous facade. Your coffee making halts at this revelation. He had a whole rant prepared just because you got this job with an application like that. You're making it obvious that they didn't pick you. Decreases Grudge mood and puts some more pressure. Alright, you caught me. This is all a ruse. Yeah, I knew it. But I can't just take my nemesis' words for it. Gonna need hard proof to know that for certain. You present a now full cup to Grudge. He daintily drops it in a sugar cube, and then stirs the coffee with a bone-like spoon, which is apparently he had loose in one of his pockets. Nice try, Jojo. I know coffee when I see it. There's no way this... He puts it up to his jawbone and takes a delicate sip. The liquid seems to vanish as soon as it enters his mouth. Dang it. It's just like usual. How'd she get it right so quick? So bitter, yet so energizing. Well, I'll be. Coffee's as bitter as your soul. Just how it should be. But I'm still watching you. He takes his cup and spins dramatically, away from the counter. It's then that he finally spots Jessie. Jessie. Grudge! They immediately hug. It's so good to see you. Why didn't you pipe up earlier? I was waiting for you to finish. It sounded like you had a lot to get off your chest. Oh, yeah, you heard that? Sorry, it was just a personal, it doesn't matter. How's your job going? Well, I could tell you, but I've not got long. Are you sure you don't want something with your coffee? Salone's made a great cookie today, and I'd be happy to buy... Oh, no. Shouldn't give my nemesis the satisfaction. Not after walking all conclusively like I just did. Grudge, you haven't even paid yet, and I admire your candor, but are you sure Jojo's your nemesis and not Fred? Fred's a real villain, that's true, but a nemesis? That's different. Gotta be personal. But I don't know who Jojo... but you don't know who Jojo is yet. Maybe start with a rivalry as practice? A rival, huh? Having a lovely time at... No. I used lovely last time. They'll think that's insincere. Ugh, what if I... Oh, almost forgot. Alex! How you doing? All good over there? Oh, Grudgy! I didn't see you come in. How have you been? Well, it's funny you're here. Actually, there's something I wanted to... I'll, catch up with you later. You both seem busy. I should pay. Grudge sheepishly returns to the counter, hands fishing through his jacket pockets for some loose coins. Well, I'm back. Got too caught up in the whole confrontation to give you your money. Even if most of it's going straight to Fred's pockets. Ugh. But I'll say this, I'm practically a coffee detective, and I'm detecting something out about you. So long as I come here, I'm gonna do my dangdest to figure out what. I'll just give him like a... Yeah! Just hype him up. Hype him up. Uh-huh. Detective. I like the sound of that. Maybe I'll catch you then. Later. I'll catch you later. Without another word, he perches on a stool in one of the cafe's front windows. Over his shoulder, Alexandra and Jesse swap looks for confused concern. Also, breaking news, Repo got an update. What kind of update? I saw people started to play it again, and I got excited. Because Repo's like kind of one of my favorite games. Big update. Well, tell me more, Bach. Tell me more. Tell me more about it. Give me all of them juicy details. New monsters, rooms, items, upgrades. Update is queued. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's called a major update today. The monster update. 10 new enemies? 10? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There. 10 new updates. A lot. 10 new updates. Death Head Possession. Adds battery that charges while... See, when they said they were adding this, I got so excited because I used that mod for Death Head. Next week collab. Quite possibly, yes. I might not be able to stream, but I'll play. I'll be on a laptop because I go back to that work place that's 2.5 hours away. Plus I can't do Friday nor Saturday. There's a baby shower. Oh, of course. Yeah. But I'll still play. Tumble grab. When tumbled, you can now grab objects, items. Okay. All right. New upgrade to the Death Head battery. Tumble climb. Swift Broom Academy has 24 new valuables. Okay. The Headman Manor has 8 new valuables. The station has 22. The museum has 20. Sorry, 20 new rooms. That's insane. The manor has 2 new rooms. The academy has 1 more room. Truck chat. Added more taxman messages. Okay. Steam. Rich presence now shows the current level name and level number. Friends. Oh. That's good. I like that. Okay. Discord rich presence. See and join your friends directly from Discord. Yep. There's still the time zone limitations, Hannah. I could stay up forever. Now, Hannah. Save menu. Added restore from backup button to recover corrupt save files from the latest backup. Also added the new ability to name save files. That's cool to name save files. That's nice. New setting. Item unequipped auto hold. Toggle and auto grab for unequipped items. Defaults to on for existing players and off for new players. I don't think I know that. A toggle for auto grab for unequipped items. Huh. Oh, balancing. The Shadow Child deals more damage and yanks players harder. Cool. The bridge now remains where released, suspended midair, and now an auto aligns for easier walking. Oh, okay. So it will be stuck where it's released, but it will actually stay in place. Torque drone and zero gravity drone lowered battery drain penalty when drones are attached to enemies. Oh, that's nice. I like that a lot. That makes for, like, just a fun time. You can make things really funny. Sorry, they made the Shadow Child harder? Seems like it, yeah. Yeah. Deals more damage, yeah. It's fine. I was watching a little bit of Repo recently that, like, some people were starting to play it again, and they had the new mod where, like, upgrades will just be found in the map. Like, you know, stamina upgrades or strength upgrades or jumping upgrades would be found in the map, so you don't have to buy them all. And I actually kind of liked that. They also had the mod where you would have shared upgrades, which I also like, because Bach, when you play Repo, you always get like so many people. I'm always good with just like 3 people for Repo. I don't like playing with so many players. It just, sometimes it doesn't feel like you're actually doing anything, or it's going too fast, or I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big player fan. Many players, anyway. I like maybe less than 5. Oh, big God. Oh, big stretch, too. Oh, cracked my shoulder on that one. Okay, back to the game, huh? Interesting. The game capture is see-through. Just a little bit. Interesting. Well, people cancel and things happen like what happened on Monday. It's good to have 6. Yeah. It's like me when I did my garden. I was like, ooh, I don't know if all the seeds will come through. So I planted 59 seeds. More than 59 plants came up. Because one of the tomatoes was like, I'm going to put another seed over there and another seed over there. And suddenly I had more tomatoes than 5. I finished my Capri Sun. I gave myself a self-care package. I have stretched and I drink. And I changed my position of sitting. Oh, and there's an alarm clock going off. Erin, wake up. Wake up. She must have went back to sleep. Without another word, he perches on a stool by one of the cafe's front windows. Over his shoulder, Alexandra and Jessie swap looks of confused concern. There we go. Good job, Jojo. Now would be a good moment to put his purchase into the register. As she's halfway through showing you how to work the cash register, you turn to see Fred jump up on the counter next to you. How's it going out here? No need to panic. This isn't a performance review, just checking things are. He surveys the regulars in the cafe, in no small amount of scorn. Salone, why don't you come with me for a moment? Been meaning to have a chat. But we still need to... She looks for Lauren in the pile of coins Grudge left. Even at a glance, you can tell it covers the price of the drink and then some. This might be your last chance to sow suspicions before execute your plan. Better choose wisely. I think I'd just go with this. I'll deal with this, take 5 Salone. She nods, clearing clearly grateful for the brief reprieve. As silence returns to the room, so too does your opportunity. But you can't help but overhear Fred and Salone hushed conversation in the kitchen. I'm just saying, if our best regulars keep bringing their drama here, no one else is going to want to stay. Salone leans against the kitchen island. The full weight of this morning's evening seems so sudden. Oh, blah, there's hair in my mouth. Blah, blah. She leans against the kitchen island. The full weight of this morning's events seeming to suddenly sit on her shoulders. They're good, reliable customers, and sure, things have been tricky, but we've got JoJo now. With a little hard work, we can turn this around. Besides, aren't there enough names on the board of bands already? Let's not add any more while we're going through a rough patch. She side-eyes the corkboard. Near the walk-in fridge, there must be at least 24 names on there, each marked with a reason for ban. A vindictive felt tip. I know, you're right. It's just... I haven't even cast an anti-summoning ward on this place. Not exactly a recipe for success. I did want to talk about a recipe, actually. You know, since we've got a new hire and... Can we just deal with one thing at a time? First priority is cutting down costs. Now I notice the price of algae extract for that blue drink got hiked up, and I figured... Ugh, my nerves are a mess. I should just cast that ward. I'll be out front. What are you doing now, Fred? A sudden knock at the back door stops her from following after Fred. Oh, Dave's back. Let's deal with that first, one thing at a time. Mumbling to himself, Fred assumes a position at the very center of the cafe. That storm cloud feeling starts to rise again as he begins to spellcraft. While Fred's presence draws a little attention, you start rifling through your bag, making sure you can take any opportunity to launch the heist. At the sound of Fred's chanting, Jesse looks up from their book and gives Grudge a baffled shrug. Grudge moves over to them, just as confused. Jess. What kind of spell is that? Judging by the symbols, it looks like an anti-summoning ward. Odd. Why would he want to stop anyone from getting in? Or for that matter, why would he stop folks from getting out? In the background, Alexandra tries to her best to keep a clear shot of her drink, but Fred is perched in the way. Freddie, darling, you wouldn't mind scooching a little to the right, would you? Since you didn't consent to any photos, and I'd like to respect that. Freddie? Alexandra, I've got bigger things to worry about. Photographs right now. I'm addressing a security concern in case you hadn't noticed. Bigger things than catering to your own customers? Now this is why you... This is why you're only... No, I can't. I cannot. Words don't go straight line. This is why we're your only regulars. We're the only ones patient enough. Only kept changing. Only was like, this is only why. This is why only we're. This is why you're only. And I couldn't get only to stay in front of regulars in my brain. It just kept going anywhere else. Grudge, maybe don't... Not another fight. It's then that Salone joins you in the main room, dusting her hands clean from Dave's latest packages. Finally. Fred, are you doing all right? Salone stands at the still sight of Grudge and Fred stare down. She gazes into his hollow sockets. Let's not fight today. We can be reasonable, can't we? No. We've got a new hire today, and if this is the impression we're giving her, we'll be doing her a disservice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be finishing that spell now, without any more interruptions. Fred continues, pushing the spell towards completion, as you, coiled like a spring, wait for the exact right moment to strike. Even with such a prominent distraction, you know success isn't assured. Just as Fred's magic ripples out of the cafe, you take a brief moment afforded by the spell to launch into your plan. It's a slim distraction, but it's enough. You aren't going to get a better chance than this, right, meow? You reach into your bag, and in an instant, all the light and sound is sucked from the room. The sound of panic is quickly compelled by the magic now pulsing from your cozy sleep tight blackout blanket. TM. Even in the silent darkness, you won't have long before everyone gets a sense of their surroundings. But you've been over this plan too many times to fail now. Having said that, you're still wearing a very large apron, which could be impedant to said plan. What to do? Oh, this feels... You don't want to take it off because then it leaves evidence. I'm going to keep it on. Deciding that it would be too much of a hassle to remove, you press on, aproned. Step 1, take 3 steps into the kitchen, then 5, no 6 to your right. You paw for the door handle and slip into the office, trying not to trip over your oversized apron. Step 2, 1, 2, 3 steps. You feel the cold surface of the safe against your fingers. Step 3, reach into your bag and give your can of Curse Be Gone a shake. A few sprays on the safe and the wards are already flaking off. Fred never considered a direct approach. But there's something else, a sound cutting through the silence, crackling like lightning. Fred's casting a counterspell, albeit slowly, thanks to you wasting his time on the anti-teleporting ward. Step 4. Spin the wheel and heave the safe door open. Feel around inside until... You've done it! Against all odds, you've managed to pull off the heist, with only a slim window of opportunity to... Your shaking, outstretched hands grab the coffee secret recipe before stuffing it into a tiny pocket dimension of your teleportable lunchbox. But with the crucial moment, you can't help but think of the other people in the cafe, and who, if anyone, you should try to pin this on. You exhale, but the sound, though faint, is starting to return. Fred's counterspell is gaining energy. Even if you put all of your weight on the safe door, you wouldn't have time to close it properly. The best you can do is return as quickly as you can and quietly as you can. As you take careful steps back into the counter, you try your best to control your breathing, to not let the exhilaration show. It's been so long. But you reach the counter, your foot catches the edge of the apron, you trip into the darkness, finally dissipates, an unwelcomed reminder that you're not safe yet. You've got to find an exit in the ensuing chaos without arousing suspicion. Somehow. Oh wow, that cat just flew. As the silent darkness lifts from the cafe, the first thing you see is Fred bounding into the kitchen, crashing through the cat flap into the office. Is everyone okay here? No one's hurt? Sloane catches you as you regain your balance, saving you from the toppling over the counter. Oh, Jojo, be careful, the light must be disorientating. Just take a moment. What was that exactly? Blackouts don't usually come with suspicious hearing loss. Is it possible with light and sound enchantments? But it's... I am getting many text messages at the current moment, so I'm going to look at them. It is possible with light and sound enchantments, but it's rare that they're so dramatic. Did Fred's spell backfire somehow? Jesse, we don't have any enchantments like that. This wasn't planned. Ah, but the plot thickens. Wait, where'd Fred go? Before anyone can move, Fred rushes back into the room. Nobody leaves. His eyes crackle gold. Chains of light fly across the cafe. The front door, the windows, the back door, no exits are spared. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Understand? And if you aren't going to turn yourself in, I'll just root you out myself. What? I'm sorry, but whatever just happened is your business. I'm not missing my meeting. I'm sure you have a plan, Frederick, but this isn't necessary to, trap us inside your lovely cafe. If you wanted us to stay, you didn't have to do that. And what are you accusing us for, exactly? Sitting perfectly still while you messing up some spell. Fred, what's going on? While the lights were out, someone went into my office, somehow opened the safe, which means one of the people in this room, has stolen our secret recipe. It's as if the whole room flinches. Suddenly everyone's looking at everyone else, wide-eyed, searching their faces for the slightest trace of an answer. We're gonna quick save. Jesse seems to be evaluating everyone in turn, but their piercing red eyes burrow into Fred's for the longest. Most importantly, however, no one seems to regard you for very long. But that means no, this is fine. We can deal with it. It's alright. As unfortunate as this is, I do have a meeting to attend, and I'd rather not get caught up in this. Huh! Good luck getting past my magic. I might only be a familiar, but I promise you if you try to leave, you'll regret it. Jesse's eyes flicker across Fred's barrier, prying at any weakness in the spellcraft. Frederick, please, I understand that you're stressed, but it'd be easier to figure this out when we aren't locked in a room, wouldn't it? Yeah. And why would it be only one of us who stole your recipe? What if it's all of us working to take you down? We don't have to act like vigilantes. I'll just call the police and enough. This place is sealed and nobody leaves until we find our thief. Thief singular, grudge. Because if it was any more, you might have actually succeeded. As for the ACPD, Salone, fine, I'll call them. But I'm betting they'll take their sweet taxpayer-funded time getting here. Then label this as unsolvable. But I'm not risking anyone making a break for it in the meantime. So we're going to sit here like adults and get facts straight, understand? Now, did anyone notice anybody acting strange? Anything suspicious at all? Might get this over with faster than fast. The room exchanges uncomfortable glances before someone pipes up. Well, Fred, you were casting an anti-summoning ward, weren't you? That tells me that you were expecting something like this to happen, already blocking off avenues of escape. Oh, now everyone's suspicious of him. Salone. You really didn't explain what you were doing, Fred. Can't blame us for worrying. Oh, now you're suspicious of me. Hey, I'm the one who just got robbed. I was right to cast that. Jojo's the one who suggested it. Well, great start, everybody. At this rate, we'll have our own recipe back within the next 1,000 years. Wait, are we really ignoring the fact that Fred is the only one that's acting suspicious? Ugh. There's no one trusting anyone here, is there? I know how these stories go. You'll all have some kind of motive. This is drawn so well. I love how well this is drawn. Jesse, the heir of the powerful family with something to prove. There's always somebody. Zombie! Zombie! Wait, don't lurk yet. Don't lurk yet. Wait. I have to thank you. Yeah. I told everyone to start screaming when you got here. Zombie, I have to thank you. Because last night I didn't thank you enough. So we got, hold on. Boom. We got to 20. Look at this. We got to 20. I didn't realize. I thought maybe we were still at 18 and I didn't realize that you gifting 5 more got us to 23. So we're definitely going to be doing a jigsaw puzzle stream and I thank you. I don't think I said it enough, so I'm doing it again. Thank you! Yeah. 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 I was so broken last night. I broke. .exe not found, you know? And yeah, so thank you. But yes, have a wonderful dinner. Thank you for coming in and lurking. You the best. What was it that broke you? All of the support and just a bunch of people talking. That was insane. It was two raids, a ton of people talking. I couldn't keep up with everybody. And then you gifted subs, and then there was bits, and then there was a hype train, and I was like, oh my god, you know? So, thank you. Your other bundle is almost ready. I just need to type it up into a message and send it to you. I will do that at some point. After stream, I have to go get some groceries, but if I have time after the groceries, I will do it. No worries, take your time. Sick. Okay, the bundle is done. It's just sending it in a message that's the point that takes the longest. Okay. Back to Fred. Jesse, the heir of a powerful family with something to prove. There's always one. That doesn't have fun sorting food. That doesn't mean anything. You're the one who's stopped us from leaving twice. Alexandra, our female fatal? Fatale? Fatale? Although she hasn't killed anyone. Probably. Femme fatale? Darling. I'm not the one with demonic magic. Grudge. The obvious suspect. Too obvious even. But I'm not ruling anything out yet. Fatale. Weird word. Oh, okay. Now you're just defecting. Nope, deflecting. Anything you not... Now you're just deflecting. Why'd you not tell us what spell you were casting? Sloane, the one you'd least expect. The one you'd least expect, huh? Maybe. Which brings us to our final suspect, Jojo. Your breath can't help but flutter as everyone's eyes suddenly turn to you. Well, I've got my eye on you too, and she'd have to be swimming in artifacts. Artifacts. Is that the same thing as artifacts? Artifacts. No, I don't know. Big English to pull that off, so. Pretty sure she's in the clear. So that's why she's going to find out who really did this, and everyone's going to be very polite and answer all her questions. What? Wait, she's the detective? I would have been perfect for this job. Although, playing sidekick to Fred, yeah, bullet dodged. Fred, you know me. You don't seriously think I could have done this, do you? This is, Can we all stop shouting for a moment, please? This is a waste of everyone's time. Soon as I can, I'm leaving. Don't try to stop me. I'm with you there, Jess. Though I wouldn't mind knowing who'd really done it. Fred, I know you're panicking right now, but we shouldn't do anything rash. These are our customers, and this is Jojo's first day. Why would we... Her rising voice is broken by the ringtone. She stops with a flinch, putting a call on speaker. Hey, Dave? Hey, Sloane. Got my very last packages out in the back. But there's these, gold chains on the doors? I think it's stuck. You okay in there? Yeah, I'm fine. We're just dealing with a burglary. I'll give you the details in a second, at the door. Oh, one of those days, huh? Is Jojo alright, at least? Good question. Fred's just asked her to interrogate us. Look, I know it's unorthodox, but all we need is that recipe. This is our best option for the cafe. For the cafe? I always knew you hated your customers, but this just confirms it. No grudge, just you. Can we please not fight already? We're not going to solve whatever this is by shouting. Yeah, it's getting a bit loud over the speaker. Jojo, what do you actually want to do? I'm getting paid. No, you can't please everyone. I would probably go with the middle one. Let's stay calm. We're all on the same side, or I don't know. This is pretty bad first day. Oof. I got 2 likes and 3 dislikes. Oof. Can we... I'm not sticking around to watch this petty theft get solved. Petty? Yeah, like... Heck, we're on the same side. Everyone's a suspect. Even so, I agree that we shouldn't start with an... Well, whatever. I'm sure that this can sort everything out while... Well, God. I'm sure we can sort everything out with a little decorum. And hey, if we are on the same side, I can help Jojo solve the case. Look, we are doing this or not, Jojo. No matter how strange Fred's idea might be, it could put you in a better position until you can make your getaway. Time to lean on the scapegoat part of your plan. As Fred starts bounding into the kitchen, you shrug and go along with him. Salome finishes her call with Dave before following with heavy footsteps. Silence takes the space you left behind. Do you want to talk about any of that? Just relax for a minute, Salome. I'm gonna check for clues in my office. Jojo, join me a minute. Clues? I didn't hire a detective, but here we are. If there's anything I can do to help, please just ask. Oh, me too. I'm not sure there's much I can offer besides moral support, but, you know, thought I'd say. Can't leave till the delivery's done, is all. Thanks, Dave. I think we could use the support while this gets sorted. Well, it'll get awkward if I'm just looking in, wouldn't it? I'll leave you be, then anything you need, just shout into the alley. It would be really awkward if he was just standing in the doorway looking inside all this time. Best not keep Fred waiting. Maybe you'll be able to reason with him, calm him down a bit. I think he could use that right now. Haha! Oh, and it's a flip phone. Nice. You oblige her and enter the office, finding Fred in the middle of the phone call. Yeah, theft. Lock down the whole building. Makes your job a whole lot easier, doesn't it? Iggy! Hi! Welcome in! Congrats on my 1 year as affiliate. Thank you! Thank you! It's a little belated, but thank you for coming in. We're doing something called Bean Week, where I just play games that have either the word bean in it or have anything to do with beans. So this game is called Spill the Beans. I am not typically one to like reading aloud the whole time, but it seemed like a cute game, so I wanted to try it. It's also a demo, so I don't think it's the whole thing. I know I'm yawning. But thank you for coming in. I will just warn you, we have ads starting in 1 minute and 35 seconds. But then we'll take a little bit of a break for like water or using the bathroom or talking about our Lord and Savior, beans, you know, the usual. Yeah. A locked room scenario. A self-care package. That's a little intriguing, I suppose. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my water since I finished my Capri Sun. And since we already have just a minute until ads, why don't we just talk about our Lord and Savior beans already? While people are still here and not in ads. So we're doing a little bit of a goal. Spill the beans. Dang, I wonder who did that. I wonder. So we have goals here. We've made it to 20 subscribers. We're at 23 of 30. Our goals look like this. So we're going to be doing a horror game. We're going to be doing the jigsaw puzzle stream. We're working towards the Lego stream right now. And then my personal goal is the 40 subs, which is discount on Erin's craft shop, because I want to have people support Erin in any way that they can. Because I want that for her, and I want to see her shop succeed once it's fully up and running. It's going to be like a startup discount, and so on and so forth. And then of course we have bit goals, so if you just donate any sort of bits, I will do the thing that it says. Just for you. I'll call you a cutie patootie. I'll call you a goober. I'll smile at you. You know? The whole shebang. And now we're in ads. Well, almost. There's a whole bunch. There's only one very big cumulative bits goal, but that's insane. Who got ads? No one's gotten ads yet. The ads are thinking about it. They don't know who to play. Zombie. I know, I thought the same thing in my head. I was like, wait. It's whoever doesn't have the bean next to their name. Like Hannah doesn't have the bean for some reason. I'm really liking the soundtrack. It's good. Ads? Ads. Iggy got ads. Oh! Thank you, zombie. Oh, my alerts are behind the... Oh, not that one. This one. They were behind that. The goals. I'm broke, okay? No, it's okay, Anna. Thank you, zombie. Can I get a head pats for zombie? Here, let me just... Head pats. Head pats. And then we do this, and we do at zombie. Yes. Yes, head pats. Back to cooking. We head pat you. Thank you. We're at 24! We're at 24! It's coming, guys. It's coming. It's coming. We're gonna do it. You just donated a charity to a charity that means a lot to you, so no money. That's a-okay. Charity should come first. I was thinking about doing a charity live stream for Bean Week. But with the random side job that I took that takes me away from my house, I suddenly just had a whole lot less time. I'm speaking with my hands. A whole lot less time to do stuff. So I was like, oh, let me just throw some random goals together and see if we can figure it out and get there. Yeah, I didn't want to I don't know. I didn't want to give half effort to trying to do a charity stream. I want to do full effort. So I figured I'll just skip it this time and I'll actually do it maybe next time or some random time, maybe after Christmas. I don't know. Just because I wanna give back too, but I want to do it with my full time, full effort. Yeah. Okay, we have 15 seconds left of ads. Ugh. I shall change this back. I'm still dancing to the soundtrack. It's great. Actually, hold on. Look at me. Look at me. I wonder... Big wonder. Super big wonder. Do I have this? I do. Oh, they're huge. They're heckin' huge. Smaller. Oh, and they're see-through though. Smaller. They're very see-through. That's not gonna work. I forgot how see-through they were. I was gonna try to do something like this. There. It's a sensor bar. Yeah? Yeah? You can still see through it though. I'm trying. It's fine. It's definitely censored. Okay. So, he had called the cops, so this is what he's talking to. A locked room scenario. Is it a little... a locked room scenario is a little intriguing, I suppose. The person on the phone, you know that voice. Thin, sharp as wire, digging into you just as deep, and where. And if it isn't urgent, that's not what I said, and you're not exactly getting picked off one by one. I'll be happy to be there at the earliest convenience. Our department is very busy otherwise. You'll solve it by yourself, really. Also, one thing you want to do is donate every year on my birthday. That's nice. I like that. There's a non-profit organization that I want to support, but it's not like they have a donation page. So I was almost going to like contact them and be like, hey, do you guys want to make like a Tiltify page? So that's also one of the reasons why I'm like, well, I didn't have like a whole lot of time because I want to contact these places and actually see if I can help them make a charity live stream out of it. You shouldn't expect miracles. We are just mortal, you know. Oh, excuse me. Mostly normal or mortal. As it's Twitch. As self-satisfying laugh crackles through the receiver, it bounces off the back of your skull, ringing like tinnitus. If you show your face in my business, I'll see you later, familiar. Bah! Why did I expect anything else? After dialing all of those tiny keys too? Ah, Jojo. Here already. As you probably heard, the ACPD is taking its sweet time. Big surprise. But we don't need him. We'll do the real work. Plan is, you find our prime suspect before the ponies get here, and mess everything up. You can do that, right? It's what it for. Logical deduction. Finally, someone who didn't ask me why I would do that because my brother asked me that. Like, why would you... I mean, I kinda get it, but I figured, like... I don't know, I already kinda knew the answer. Like, why would you donate money anyways? Why would you do it on your birthday? Like, I don't know, it means more to you on a certain day? I just figured it didn't need to be asked. You know? You're a good bean. You got good morals. Fred sneaks a not-so-subtle glance at your CV across the desk. Should be easy for a loquacious individual like yourself. I set that up for myself, didn't I? Loquacious. Loquacious. The heck does that mean in this context? Nobody writes these like a normal person. Loquacious. And you love social interaction? Wow. It really shows, although this is the first time I've heard that phrase so plainly. Right. Let's put these soft skills of yours to use. Imagine I'm the one of the suspects. What would you ask me? Bach, I'd only ask that you're financially stable, okay? Or afterwards. No, he was like, why would you do that and not spend it on yourself? I am. Don't worry. Fair. But it is kind of spending it on yourself. Like, it's where you decide to put your money. It's either in, I don't know, getting yourself a cake versus giving to a charity that you like. You're still kind of doing it for yourself. It's, no matter where you put your money, you're doing it for yourself. In a way. So when you give it to charity, you somewhat feel better about yourself in some sort of way of just like, oh, I'm doing this, it makes me happy. Like there's still that selfish component of it makes me happy. Not a bad selfish, like just yourself is involved. That reminds me of a cake for your birthday stream. Oh, what kind of cake? What taste? What taste? What taste? I'm also thinking I'm gonna get a pumpkin pie at the grocery store today. I really have been feeling like I want pumpkin pie. Because Chris always comes in and he's like, I'm eating pumpkin pie. And I'm like, dude, FOMO, huge right now. Makes me happy to help others. Yeah, exactly. Cookie cake and a lemon cake for your birthday. A lemon cake? That sounds good, but sometimes lemon can be so much for me that I'm like, like I have to have like the really subtle lemonades. Yeah, family recipe. Ooh. Sam's Club sells a full sheet double layer cookie cake for $25 roughly. It's not sour. Oh, okay, it's not sour. Then yes, I will eat it. Also, big question, because Hannah and Bach are in chat, and Adder might still be here. How often does Adder go live? I've noticed that I haven't gotten any notifications, like ever. And notifications are on. But I can never catch a stream twice a week. Okay. Maybe I just miss him? 11 a.m. CST. Monday and Tuesday. Oh. Maybe I don't get them because I have like do not disturb whenever I'm streaming. For the most part. She's taking this week off for whatever reason. That's fair. Sometimes you just gotta take a week off. Okay. Because I was like, I noticed, I'm like, I'm trying to support Adder, but I don't... Why no Adder? She had dentist, so maybe that's it. Oh, that's fair. I need to figure out... I want to go to the dentist, too. But I am waiting on getting a full job. Because even going to the doctor's office, a simple 20-minute doctor's office visit where all they do is ask how I'm doing. They check my vitals. They gave me a like the flu shot. That was like $800. And insurance covered $600, so I still had to pay $200+ just to do this 20-minute doctor visit. So I was like, I don't even want to try to do a dentist. I don't even know how much my dentist insurance covers. So I've been scared to do it because I'm like, I don't want another bill. That $200 bill, that took a big chunk out of my food savings. Because I have been working this year just out of my savings and streaming. Which has been scary, but I'm still working on it. I don't know if I talked about that interview. I got that interview for the place in town. Which went okay. Not my best interview. I don't know why, but I got so nervous that my mind started blanking so much. It was like I just couldn't get through a whole sentence, and then the questions were really hard. I couldn't understand why they were asking certain questions. So I would just try to talk to them like a normal human. And there was a constant, like, they were just cutting me off because they're like, oh, we don't have that much time. Oh, we gotta keep going. There's so many questions we have to get through. Because it's only a half an hour interview, and they had like 10 questions. So sometimes when a question took more than 3 minutes, it was just like, oh, I gotta cut you off. I was like, but we live in the Midwest, right? We talk more than 3 minutes for a question. Especially when I would take like 10 or 15 seconds just to be like, I'm sorry, I'm blanking. I'm just trying to figure out a good example of that. And then out of my 5 other job applications that are currently out there, I got 1 response, which was a no, but it did say that the other... So I applied to 1 company with 4 applications. So they told me this 1 application was a no, and then the 3 others are still in consideration. And then for that other one, there has been a lot of management changes at that company right now, currently. That's insane. It's good. It's good insane. But I have to give them some time to figure it out and then get back to me. So, yeah, that's been that. But there's more of a chance that I would get hired at that one place, which is, again, it's the train depot again, but it's in a different part of the train depot. Because there's the museum part, and then there's the actual railroad part. And the museum is where I had the job for 14 days, and I hated it. And that's where someone was like pulling my hair and calling me awful names in front of customers, and it was just awful, so I left. So I'm trying to get into the railroad side. It was a bad job. It was awful. The bad thing is I'm trying to still be friends with some of the people that were there, so we're all in like this group chat. And the one guy that was just... The one guy that was calling me names and pulling my hair and saying it was funny to manipulate people that works there still talks in that chat, and every time he chats, I'm just like, ugh. Like, I dislike it so much, but it's not like one of those things that I can just say to other people being like, hey, I don't like this guy. Bleh. He's been there longer than I have. He's friends with them more than I am. So I can't exactly do anything. It's just I have to live through it. Like, I don't like this guy. I'll fight him for you. Yeah. kind of abusive to women, but I just have to deal with it. So that's why I'm trying to get into the railroad side, is so I don't have to see him or deal with him, but I can still be closer, and it would get me into Duluth, which is where I want to live. So, trying. I got your back, Hannah. Yeah, get him. Get him. And then when I move, I'll let you guys know the new address so we can still do postcards. Sorry, there was something in my eyeball. I got it out. Okay, back to the game. Sorry, I like to chat. I chat kind of just randomly whenever I want to. Very Midwestern of me. So, this is our practice interrogation. We would say, hey, well, say something. But they all say that. Hey, do you have the recipe? Or, you did it, didn't you? Just confess. Or, if you admit it now, we promise we won't be mad. Don't worry, we like it when you yap. Yappy, 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 yap. This one's definitely not going to get any response, but it's the most nicest one. This one shows insecurity. With the, if you admit it now, we promise we won't be mad. Like, you're not being tough, you know? And then the, you did it, didn't you? Just confess. Seems too pointed, too... like, I don't actually want to look, I'm just here to be the bad cop, you know? You have no evidence to back this up. So it's flawed. This one I would say is the most flawed. This one seems like just the funny starter. And maybe they would let their guard down, maybe? Like, hey, do you have the recipe? And they'll be like, no. Yeah, maybe I'll start with that. If it was that easy, we wouldn't need detectives. It's not like he stops to breathe out as much tension as he can manage. I mean, are you even trying to find the right suspect here? We need eyewitness accounts, motives, and that sort of thing. Stuff like, what were you doing when the lights went out? Or how do you feel about the familiar? Or what's your relationship with Fred, you know? If that's what he wants while you're trapped here, that's exactly what he'll get. Actually, take this spare notepad. Write down anything suspicious you come across. I want no stone left unturned. Beans. Evidence notebook. Click the notebook at the bottom right corner to see an overview of all gathered evidence and character stats. Okay. If you find us a prime suspect with a convincing case, I mean something thoroughly investigated, we can put things back to normal. Things are going to get complicated once he shows up, too, so I'd appreciate having someone on my side when that happens. I think that leaves us with, gods, until closing time at least, before the police can finally make it to the scene. A countdown clock. Oh god, I hate countdown clocks. Your clock will keep track of how long you have until the investigation ends. Most lines of inquiry will cost you time, so use it wisely. Can I keep the stone? No stone left unturned. But what if I find a smooth and shiny stone? Can I keep it? Yeah. Yeah, you can keep it. But just that one. No more, okay? Now, let's find a base of operations. I'd offer my office, of course, but I need to conduct my own investigation here. Where to put you? Fred hops off the desk, reluctantly, dragging his phone along inside his clenched maw. Just one. Bathrooms. Cold storage? Not great for health and safety. Oh, what about the counter? You'd be right there anyway, and it'd give you a great view of... Fred's gaze catches the open sign, still lit in the cafe window. He sighs and bounds across the room to correct its message. As he does, you notice his phone, left forgotten on the countertop for a few crucial moments. This is hard, because I want to take his phone and leave evidence. Whose possession it falls into is up to you. Oh. Or it could be more trouble than it's worth. Take his phone and put it into somebody else's possession. No, I think I'll leave it be, because I was thinking we can plant evidence in the phone, but when it says whose possession it falls into is up to you, that will make them suspicious. And I'm trying so hard to make it so Fred is the one that is suspicious of taking his own recipe, which doesn't make sense, but I want to see if it can be done. Let's leave it be. The phone remains untouched until you hear Fred's paws padding towards you. Sorry about that. Don't want any prospective customers banging at locked doors. Instead, we've got a whole day of business lost, thanks to this fiasco. And, never mind. That should be everything you need for your investigation. Ask questions, find solid motives. Simple in theory. I know how this sounds. It's a dumb idea, but it's the best I've got right now. And if we don't have something, this place is going under. All our livelihoods are at stake here, so get out there and catch us, thief. Please. With his piece said, Fred casts a surprising glance at his phone before dragging it back to him back to his office. Hunkered down behind the counter, you take a moment to reflect. Your plan went off without a hitch, until it didn't. While your boss might be paying you greater attention, he doesn't think you did it, at least not yet. And if a real detective from the ACPD is coming, no doubt they'll find out that you're the thief. That is, unless you find a convincing scapegoat. With evidence of a motive and the others on your side, you might be able to clock off at the end of the day without handcuffs. Until that happens, Fred's magic will keep you here trapped. See, that's the thing with pointing it towards Fred, is he's the one that keeps the doors locked, so I don't know how he would unlock the door, you know? I don't know. So with that, your investigation begins. Not to find who did it, but to find the perfect person to blame. There's a map to the list of characters to talk to and listen in on conversations and quickly review evidence progress. Okay, so this is the office, this is the kitchen, that's the backdoor delivery, and these guys are at the counter. Okay, who do we want to start with? You were on my side, so let's go with you. We can ask, what were you doing with the lights out? Oh, unavailable in the demo. So we can only ask what you were doing here. Let's go interrogate her. She's taking photos. You set your sights on Alexandra. Enscorned in her corner, and somehow wholly focused on taking selfies. It breaks my heart. Not too much. I'm terribly upset. Or, it saddens me to say. Yeah, that's too detached. Surely there must be an easier way to sound sincere, yet appropriately distraught. Oh, Jojo, you want to talk to me first? I know conversation with me can be scintillating, but I would have thought other lines of inquiry might be more pressing. You know, as a public figure, I'm very important. It's very important to me to set a good example to my followers, so you can count on my full cooperation today. Not that I have much to offer, I'm just an influencer stuck trying to make content out of the world's worst escape room, and trying to make sure that the internet doesn't frame me as a villain in the process. Nothing a few very carefully worded posts can't handle. Gosh, if I ever meet you guys in real life, do you guys want to go to an escape room? I love escape rooms. But we have to win, okay? So you have to be training. We're gonna train for hours before, and then we're gonna get in there. Yeah. I did one in the UK. I did an escape room in the UK, and we lost by 0.3 seconds. You know, you just go for that one buzzer or whatever at the very end, and it was just 0.3 seconds. And I said, oh, we definitely got it. Come on, we definitely got it. And the people there said we got it, and they were like, oh, don't worry, you got it. My teammates were like, we didn't get it. We didn't. And I was like, we got it. 0.3 seconds? Come on, that's like a breath. Not even. Bach has never done one? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bach, we have to. We have to. I've done quite a few. I've done one in Chicago. I've done one in Ohio. I've done one in London. I've done a ton. I can't remember where, but southeastern Wisconsin I've done like 4. Coming to the US immediately to do one with Bach, right? Just looks for the nearest escape room to Bach's address. We'll plan a date, okay? We will get all of our we'll get our tactical gear on. We'll just walk in there, just waltz in and be like, super business, like we're here to defeat. Yeah. We're gonna win. I'm gonna also keep eating this graham cracker because it's looking at me menacingly. Maybe you shouldn't be sharing any of this online, or it sounds like hard work to win over that many people. I think I'm gonna just try keep doing the heart here. A self-care package? Oh, you know what? You know what's part of the self-care? I think eating this quarter of a graham cracker is self-care. The best. The best. Oh, I forgot the beans were still up there. Those have been there for a while. Welcome back from lurking, zombie. Oh wait, no, still lurking. That's okay. Welcome back with food. You have to wait for dinner time. It's almost lunchtime. Where's my water? Oh, there it is. I'm excited for lunch, except I told myself I'd go to the grocery store first and then make lunch. So we shall see. I think the demo is getting closer to an end because we can only ask one question. So if there's like 5 people that we can only ask one question to, I don't think we'll have that much time. Shall I expect a second stream from you today as well? Yes. What was planned on the docket? Oh, I think it's... Was it Tournament of Beans? I think. Maybe. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Tournament of Beans. Because tomorrow is Bean Trials with Bach and Adder and possibly Lane. Wish I was there, but again, I'll probably be asleep. That's okay. Sleep is good. I have drink water. Oh, I have dropped my water. It's okay, it's a water bottle, so it's closed. Chapstick. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Oh, I do need to actually change my position of sitting. I am really slouched. Boop. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, yeah. The internet is a whole lot of people, but a curated following, if you're careful enough, you can retain their adoration through any storm. Is that a shrimp? Oh, shrimpin', 'cause you're shrimpin'. Yes, I get it. I understand. That took me a few seconds. My brain was like, is that a shrimp? Why'd you put a shrimp? 'Cause I was shrimpin'. I got you. It's the separation, I think. The screen between you. Makes it easier than winning over someone you see at a 9 to 5, with the bonus of image filters. Are you worried too, Jojo? Being caught up in a crime might not look good on your digital footprint either. Excuse me. Jojo big brain smort. Jojo brain not fully here. Jojo brain is just like, just get through the words. Just get through the words. Why are there such big words? People can think whatever they would like about me. I'm not bothered. I don't think I want to be anybody's villain either. I'm not like you. Nobody spares me a second glance. This one seems like I know this is the strongest one you could probably say. Because that's what most influencers these days are like. Oh, I don't care. They could say. I do care sometimes. I try not to be. Are you saying we're going to break Jojo today as well? No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't break me. Don't break me. I'll be broken. Oh, I never even started the discount. Well, yeah, here, I'll start it anyway. Let's see. It is whatever, we'll do it for 8 more hours. I usually start one every time for 10 hours so I can get both streams. I totally forgot about it. There. Now there should be, yes, an active limited time discount for 8 more hours. So that'll get us until 7:30 at night. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't think I'll go that late, but maybe. Zombie. Sorry, what was I doing? People can think whatever they want about me. I'm not bothered. I don't think I want to be anybody's villain either. See, that's the thing. I don't want to be anybody's villain either. But it's just gonna happen. There's gonna be some people that like you and some people that just really have it set for you. Like, they build you as a monster in their brain. Even if you're the sweetest, the kindest, the most amazing person in the world, somehow they will just look at you as the worst monster. Oh, I'd say something reassuring if only I was of a similar mind. So instead I'll say, We potential villains just do what we can. Sorry, I feel like I just got us off track for your investigation. You can ask me any question you like. What were you doing when the lights went out? Okay, that doesn't actually take too much time. That's a good amount of time. There are two types of people in the world. There are those who like JoJo and those who are wrong. There are a few people out there. I've gotten death threats. Well, after having my picture photobombed by an... They are wrong. Photobombed by an infuriating familiar and suddenly being swathed with magical darkness, I was in no mood for selfies. This. Thanks, guys. There are a few instances that I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm safe, but sometimes I worry that I'll run into them in real life. Like, I used to be friends with these people, so we occupy the same space sometimes, or we did, at least. So sometimes I do get worried that at some point I'll run into them again. Our paths will cross, and I'll be like, oh my god, what do I do? Do I hide myself? Not even the best phones have a torch, a flashlight, that can cut through magic. A fact made all the more infuriating when I felt the dang thing vibrate with a notification, and I couldn't even read the preview. So I suppose I was mostly biding my time until I could finally see my phone again. You weren't worried for your safety? Oh. You were waiting for an important news? Oh. I say like I usually say, if people are rude towards you, tell them to heck off from me. We will protect you. Thanks. I'm pretty small, so I don't know. Blah. Sorry, there's... My hair is down, which I usually have it up. And so all the bangs are just like wasping in my face. Most notifications feel important to me, but this one was especially so, yes. Now that I think about it, your boss got me so wrapped up in this nonsense I forgot to follow up on that ping. Alexandra pulls up her phone, fingers moving quick across the keyboard, even with the anxiety that seems so weight on her shoulder. Ugh, why is the page taking so long to load? Don't tell me it's some remnant magic messing with my data. Why are we paying so much? Why am I paying so much for 6G if I can't even handle this? It's strange that... Oh yeah, see, I want to pin it on him. It's strange that Jesse hasn't tried to fix that yet, don't you think? Or maybe Fred wants us to physically and technologically be restrained. Hee. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. The old cat's stuck in the Dark Ages. He'd gladly drag us down with him. Ugh, finally, I'm in. Oh, my Tony has a new bid. Tony? Her expression, often prone to tight smiles and withered stares, suddenly brightens into a smile tinged with relief and melancholy. Looks like it's finally time to bid farewell, old thing. Even with all the disaster around her, Alexandra's mind is auctioned off her Tony. But what is it exactly? A sale with some baggage might lead to some interesting dirt on this carefully curated siren. My Tony? It's a good thing you have an American with a good Second Amendment on your side if things get too bad. I don't understand this. I own the pew pew. I also have a Second Amendment that just got renewed, so it's okay. But yes, I will have Bach at my side, so 2 Second Amendments. But yeah. Even with all the disaster around her. Oh, good for you. Keeping permits updated. Yeah, well, when I moved out to be a single woman on my own, weighing less than 100 pounds, I thought I might as well do some training, so I went through some of the training and confused me since I live in Sweden. Yeah. I don't, but I can fight. Yeah, good. So, yeah, I just went through 2 or 3 training classes, and then I got... How much is 100 pounds in kilograms? Okay, Google. How much is 100 pounds in kilograms? It's thinking about it. It's really thinking about it. Let me just I'll just type it in myself. It's fine. 100, oh, not 700, 100, 100. 45 kilograms. Oh yeah, you guys already got it. That's what I used to weigh. That's not a lot. No, I was really tiny. A lot of people, even family, would ask me if I was anorexic, and I wasn't. It was just I was on a medication that suppressed my hunger, and not only that, and I didn't realize it till I stopped taking it. Every time I would eat, I'd get nauseous. And I didn't realize that. Like, I knew I did, but I didn't realize how much, like, how fast. Like, I'd maybe fill my stomach halfway and then get nauseous and be like, okay, I'm done, I'm full. That's my new full indicator. So when I stopped taking that medication, and I could suddenly eat food, I was astonished, for one, and excited to finally eat. But it was weird. Like, I could suddenly eat so much, and then suddenly I couldn't start fitting into any of my pants because it all went to my thighs first. And I gained so much weight so quickly. I ended up, and this is a good thing for me because I wanted this. I actually got stretch marks on one of my thighs. I know people don't like those. I know people don't like stretch marks, but I was actually excited for it because all of my life I had a tally going for every single day. It was like, oh, you're either anorexic or you're small or you're tiny or you're skinny or your bones, or like, it was just, you know how people always get, not always, but kind of get shamed for having a bigger body? I always got I don't know, pointed at for my lack thereof. I even got grounded one time for having an 11% body fat, because they measured it every year in school. So one year, the first year that they measured it, I was 13%, and then the next year I was 11, and so my parents thought, might as well, ground her for it for some reason, instead of, maybe making food that I could eat. You love seeing imperfections. Stretch marks are cute. That's what I like about unique people. Yeah, or that's what you like about people unique. Yes. You used to be bullied as a teenager for being so skinny. Yeah, people could literally... I've been picked up before and thrown. It was just... I was so small. And now I'm... around 130 pounds or 59 kilograms. So I've gained about 40 pounds. So I'm relearning... everything, like how to fit into clothes, what kind of clothes I like. Like I suddenly like a different style of pants that go over your tummy a little bit. That's much more comfortable. The weirdest thing that I've had to get used to that most people already know is when you're a woman, your thighs will touch, okay? They're going to get irritated, okay? I never had my thighs touched before. It was weird. So that was something I really had to get used to. And everyone around me, every girl is just like, you know, that's normal. That's really normal. And I was like, oh, okay. There's quiz. So, but yes, Bach, as soon as I meet you, you're getting a hug. You're getting a big hug. All right? I will from the distance, I will turn into a crab form. You'll see that it is me because I will crab, and then we will run forth. Run, and then embrace, and then yeah. Boom, fireworks. Psh, wah. Yeah. It'd be a good time. Again, we're going on a topic. All of you get hugs should I ever meet you. TwitchCon 2026? Yeah. I really wanted to go this year, but since I never, like, I still couldn't get a job, I was like, you know? Oh yeah, Europe TwitchCon or US TwitchCon? Both. No. Not on my budget. Yeah. Flying that far is pretty expensive. But hey, I did have it. Hold on, no, not that one. Where is it? I did have that as the 100 subs. I said I'd do a whole meet and greet at TwitchCon, which I guess would just be like sitting somewhere and talking about it. But I also, if you guys just want to go to TwitchCon, we can walk around and do stuff. I'd totally do that. Cause I really want to go to another convention. I've been to MCM. I think that's what it was called in London. Which was huge. That was cool. I really liked it. I wish I had something to dress up in, and I don't think I did. And I felt so, you've never been to a convention? Oh my god, Bach. We have to go to a convention. We have to go to an escape room. This was a gun show. Not as fun. There, you gotta get to the artist alley. You gotta see all the costumes and dressed up stuff. You gotta, like... there's so much to it. The food is expensive, but also... Plus, I need to get a passport. You don't have a passport? Come up to my post office. They give passports in 14 days. It's really awesome. I think TwitchCon in general is not something I can go to for a few years. Is there any reason why, or is it just too many people? Or was it the thing that kind of happened this TwitchCon? I did hear about something bad that happened at TwitchCon. That, like, they just didn't have the right security for a person, or a couple people, I should say. Which is fair. Like, finals and money. Oh, that's fair. That is very fair. It's bad. It was bad security. Yeah, they always underestimate the security, and it's like, dude, these are like... If they need at least one security guard, give them 2. Always give them 2. If they come in asking for security, give them 2. Or maybe even just look them up a little bit more. Like, look at their following online and be like, okay, yeah, they're up there. Do just a tiny bit of research into your security. To be honest, I'd rather just meet up and hang out instead. That's fair. I'm at work currently at another community, hence why I wasn't here for lunch, and I didn't want to miss the stream, so here I'm gonna lurk. Well, thank you for the lurk. I agree, specifically since she was raising concerns about it beforehand. Yep. Okay. I honestly do like the chill hangout as well. Yeah. I'd rather do a chill thing. Big crowns drain me a bit over time. Yeah. I'd have that hard time of like, oh, let's go to TwitchCon, but then also do stuff in the area. Because I would love to like go walk around the zoo or go to a museum or something. But then I'm like, I don't know how drained I'm going to be from a big crowd. But it's also like one not a once in a lifetime opportunity, but like kind of to go all the way whatever. I don't know if it's going to be San Diego, Los Angeles. It's probably going to be in California somewhere. And like not hang out with people, you know, that you don't see every day. So I'd probably be very much pushing my social battery to the limit, but I'd want to do so many things. Okay. I think going to the States to meet up would be amazing. Yeah. So if there's a TwitchCon in the States, I mean, there will be next year. We could try planning for it. I have a really good feeling that one of these, I mean, now it's down to, no, now it's down to 5. One of these 5 applications will come through. I hope. I'm really trying to get a job, guys. Sometimes I'm just overqualified, underqualified, blah, 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 blah. Don't have enough experience, blah. And then I'll get a car. And I won't have to keep borrowing my friends' cars every day. I need to save a good bit for next year's con. I need to start working beforehand, though. That's fair. We can just, like, plan for 2027 if we want. You know? It's okay. We can wait. Because I would want to save up for not only the ticket to get in, but also, like, an Airbnb, a cosplay costume if I'm not going to make it myself. Once I get my roommate to help with bills, I'll be able to save a lot. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm gonna get back into reading this so we can maybe get through it. Even with the disaster around her, Alexandra's mind is on auctioning off her Tony. What is it exactly? A sale with some baggage might lead to some interesting dirt on this carefully curated siren. Evidence unlocked. Ooh. What's a Tony? Do you really think that's important for your investigation? Or are you just bored? Oh, it did take some time. Let's be honest. Plain old nosy? Actually, don't answer that. Humor me and answer this instead. What do you think a Tony is? Gretch's alter ego. Oh, headpads! Thank you! Thank you! Dang, it's been a while. How long has it been? This long. Oh gosh, the care package. I see. Well, we do have ads in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I forgot I put my water bottle here. A fad pet that you've grown tired of? No, that's awful to say. A Content Creator of the Year award. I mean, maybe. It'd at least get her heart up. Back from grocery shopping. Left my computer to the lurk just in time to set up my own stream. Sick. Have a wonderful stream. Well, thank you for lurking, Mia. We appreciate you. Yeah, Mia's stream starts in like 4 minutes, I do believe. Headpads, thank you! Thank you! I'm getting so many headpads. This is great. This is great. You guys are warming my head right now. It's great. With all the friction and just the hand warmth, it's great. You have a collab with Mia on Sunday? Heck yeah. I'll be driving a ton on Sunday. But oh, actually not too much. An hour and a half is cut down because I'll be driving further on Saturday than Sunday. Yeah. So maybe I can watch. And Hannah will be Hannah will be there? Just checked. Flying to JoJo would be cheaper than flying to Bach. Also, Hannah, if you fly to Chicago, I'll come pick you up. You don't have to fly to, like, the closer airport. It's a 6-hour drive. No. To Chicago? No, it's like... No. It's like 7-hour drive to Chicago. It's not great. I mean, the closer airport would be a 4-hour drive, I think. I'm pretty far from airports. Also, ads are starting right now. Ish. First, just gotta tell you about your Twitch Prime. And Hannah will be there. We have a variety. People from Belgium, Germany, and Britain. Nice. It's a few-hour drive to Chicago from me. Yeah, I was gonna say the middle point between Bach and I might be Chicago. But you said it's a few-hour drive. It's about 7 for me. But I mean, it's 6 hours to my parents' house for me. And then my parents' house is an hour from Chicago. So I can always stop there. There's the ads. Da-da-da. Might as well just go back to me. I don't want anybody to miss anything. Do-do-do-do-do. Although... I was gonna say, I can just check the list to see who the viewers are, and everyone, I think, that is here, other than Mia, but she said she might be setting up her own stream, is subscribed and shouldn't have ads, so we could just keep going. It's only the what you call it? The VOD viewers that will... Oh no, they'll also get it. It's fine. 5 hours for me. Okay, then yeah. A flight to Chicago is actually not that expensive. Yeah, it's a big hub. So that's why I'm like, if you need to just fly to Chicago, easy peasy. See, this would get me more information, but this one would get her to like me. Chicago is about 11 hours for me. Gee, we can get Garrett's popcorn. I haven't had that popcorn in a long time. That'd be pretty good. I might go for the alter ego, because I think she likes me a pretty good amount. 9-hour flight to Chicago. Yeah, that's what it was for me when I went to Finland. Like, Helsinki to Chicago was about a 9-hour flight. Oh, it gave her more suspicion to him. Oh, shoot, that's not what I wanted. I forgot how this works. What? Can I go back? I can't go back. What? This is a bad rom-com, and I'm auctioning off a date with an eligible skeleton? No offense to Grudgy, but I'm not sure what the audience for that is, even if it was for charity. But I do hope that alter ego comments not something he said to you, given the name of the old guy. Who knows what emotional fallout recent events would have on him. Oh dear, looks like you've used up your only guess, Jojo. Maybe now you could talk to someone else, huh? Yeah, I can't seem to do anything else. Her hand already hovers over her phone. She gives you a parting smile. Duty calls. I'll be here if you need me. I think I messed that up. Conversations. Sometimes characters will talk to each other while you investigate. You can listen to their conversations and wait for them to finish, neither of which will cost you any time. Oh, so that's what it's telling me here, is like just listen to their conversation. Well, if it's trying to teach me that, let me just go listen. Salone, please, I'm doing a sweep of my office. I don't have time for... Your mom just ordered a giant tins of it for time to time. Cheddar's my favorite. Cheddar's also my favorite. So you can just give me a pillow and a place to sleep and I could meet up sooner than expected. We do have a guest bedroom. There's no direct flight from Stockholm, so I'd have to transfer in Iceland. That's fair. There was one time, so I had gone to New York City for 2 days, 48 hours, to go apply for my residence permit for Finland. And I remember when we were leaving New York, my flight was delayed, first by like 20 minutes. And then it was delayed by an hour. And then it was delayed by 4 hours. And then it was delayed by another 2 hours, so making it 6 hours delayed. And then it was 8 hours delayed. And I was just like, I hope that I can still get home tonight, because I was alone and I didn't want to have to try to figure out how to get back into a taxi, to go into the city, to get a hotel for the night, because they didn't have them at the actual airport. And I was like, ugh, please, please, for the love of everything, don't cancel this flight. I don't care if it's 8 hours delayed, don't cancel it. And there was this one guy next to me and he was sitting there for a while, like 4 hours. So I just finally said, hey, are you on the blah 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 flight? And he said, yeah, you too? And I said, yep. And I asked him where he was coming from, and he said Iceland. So he was flying from Iceland to New York City to, I think we were flying to Milwaukee, which is where my parents live. And I just thought, dang, this guy's had a long flight already and has this huge delay for the transfer flight. Like, this is a long day for him. And he was like, yeah, I've been up since 4 a.m., like, Iceland time at the time. And I was like, that's awful. That's the worst. And it was like 11 p.m. Eastern already. It was a long wait. But that, I don't know, just the Iceland reminded me of that. I get very distracted. Do you see how much I like to just yap? Salone, you can look for clues after we talk. Fred, please, I can just pretend everything is normal. I can't just pretend that everything is normal out there. Maybe. Maybe it's not normal right now, but after Jojo's done some more investigating. That's what I'm talking about, investigating. You just decided that. On your own, out of nowhere. Didn't even get a say. I thought you were just caught up in the moment back there, but you're serious, putting Jojo up to this on their first day. Maybe it would make more sense if it were me and her, an investigation team to share the workload. Look, Salone, I have to cover all of my bases here. It's not personal. I know. Sorry, I'm just being a bother, wasn't I? Just ignore me. Salone, I didn't... I do have some inventory to do in the kitchen. I think keeping busy will do my head some good. Ugh. Just put a little trust in the plan. We'll talk properly when this is all sorted, all right? I promise. Of course we will. I can only ask you one question. Okay. You could be here! That's funny. Oh, I clicked. I didn't mean to click. So you've decided it's time to face me, Jojo. Oh, I forgot. He's a southern accent. Now your mind is warmed up to the proper conversation. I've been thinking about what your boss said, trying to narrow down who the suspect could be. You could be here! Not that I have anything you could really use for an accusation or nothing, but you gotta start somewhere, right? You could be here! Good things are like coffee. They both need time to brew. Heh, that's true. So long as we don't forget about the coffee and then it goes cold. You could be here! That happens to me far too often. You know, for all my big talk about being your nemesis on account of the barista thing, I don't think anything in my application would have qualified me for the detective part of this job. I don't think I've ever been qualified for anything. I thought everyone was faking it until they made it. If you keep your expectations low, you'll never disappoint yourself. So this is a motto I kind of go off of my entire life. It's not... So when I was in a psychology course for college, that I aced, by the way, I almost became a psychology major. Thank you for the lyric, Stoppy. My professor had said to me, like, there's that saying of, like, you fake it till you make it. And she's like, yeah, I really don't like that saying. So we changed it to, you fake it until you become it. Like, you gotta keep forcing yourself to do these, like, you have to force yourself to get to the gym, and then suddenly it will become a habit. You know? You have to just keep pushing, and it will happen. You'll suddenly feel like, oh wow, I didn't go to the gym today, that feels weird, I should just go. And then it will become a habit. So that's something that I'd probably have to say myself. I'm clipping, you could be here! Whoa, 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 whoa. An anonymous gifter gave it to Mia? An anonymous gifter? Joey! Hi! Welcome in! Fake it till you... Fake it till you become it is a thing my teacher always said. Yeah. So that's so anonymous. Thank you, Joey. So yeah, that's a motto that I've always lived off of. Is just like, fake it until you become it. Because, I don't know, sometimes it's just so hard to keep yourself motivated, so you just have to do it. Even if it's pulling yourself on a sandpaper chalkboard. You just gotta do it. Don't let anybody else become the main person in your life. That spot should always be reserved for you. That's a good quote, too. You should add that to the quotes channel. We have one in the Discord. I tried to put in a lot of, like, motivational quotes. I don't know. Something to be. Woo! It's in my motivate command. Ooh, like that. I like that a lot. Sorry, I keep talking today. I'm so talkative today. Maybe this is fine. It's fine. It's because I think I'm just talking. This could be here. No, you could be here. I don't know. I'm just talking. I talk a lot. So yeah, let's do that. They are? Dang. I didn't... Bleh. Why didn't anyone tell me that? Oh, sorry. He's Southern. Ugh. I guess I got something to learn from you after all. If only I could get a sneak at your resume for inspiration. But how would I even go about stealing it? Look, I've got some personal experience from this kind of scenario. In the novel, I mean, in my experience, usually the detective's first instinct is something they should follow up on. Which is why I should have... I'm really bad at reading. Which is why I wish I had the first instinct to go off of, but my crime senses haven't exactly been tingling today. Let me just think. Is there anything else that springs to mind? Nah, I'm fresh out of insights on this case for now, Jojo. Oh, that's a good one. This is so distracting. Why did they do this? Why did they do this? You could be here. You could be here. You could be here. That is so distracting. I need to like put my hand up. You could be here. All right. Thanks to you. No. All right. Time for you to do your worst and hit me with some questions, detective. You could be here. Oh, I get 2 questions. What's a Tony? Let's do with how do you feel about the familiar? Grudge. Nope, Grudge slowly grinds his jaw, as if tasting your question. Folk might call this place bare bones, but take it from me, nowhere does coffee like the familiar. And this is the most important part, every cup brewed to perfection. Even the one I had today was great, and you're a new hire. You might be my rival, but I gotta give you that much credit. Shame I didn't get your job. But drinking the stuff for ages now, I could have proven I know how to replicate it. Just the latest in a long line of missed opportunities. You've proven to be a formidable opponent so far. You could be here. And you're pretty tough here. Nope, you're pretty tough yourself. Why am I so bad at reading sometimes? It's just the words mix themselves up and I don't know. Okay, hands down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And you're pretty tough yourself. Alright, beat me at my own game with your coffee. I'll be sure to taste it carefully in case you laced it with something evil. Well, I wouldn't say I taste the coffee. When I drink it, my chest starts pounding real hard, I breathe deeper, and I feel more. Does that make sense? Only the familiar makes it like that. As far as I know, even your first cup had a very strong effect. Little weird, yeah, but I ain't complaining. Okay, I want to do this. Maybe Fred's enchanted it with some super secret addictive. Because I want people to be suspicious of him, not anyone else. I messed up already. Oh, but he would do that, wouldn't he? Although I'm pretty sure it's just me who gets those weird feelings, but he would. If I had to guess, the recipe's so magical that its power's even rubbing off on me. One coffee at a time. With a few more cups, I'll be slinging lightning from my fingertips. No wonder Fred wants it back so bad. Hell, I do too. Otherwise, the best coffee in Artifice might be nothing but a distant memory, and I'd be left a decaffeinated husk. We might have our differences, Jojo, but for the future of your job and a drink of my choice. And my drink of choice, I'll put 'em aside. What an odd trend in the tapestry of this case. Our thief ain't just stealing coffee, but the magic that makes it shine. How utterly nefarious. Sounds like Grudge is the only customer affected by the coffee's magic. But if he gets some unique upside from it, you might be able to spin it into a motive. Evidence unlocked. I have so much time, I might as well ask about a Tony. Well, in my opinion, it's a pretty cool name. Not sure what it's used beyond being a proper noun, though. Unless you didn't hear the name Tony from Alex, did you? She was checking the auction price when the lights went out. Oh, but I don't want to break his heart, but I don't want to pin it on her. Well, they've pinned it on each other. It's fine. She's selling Tony? At this moment of crime? Grudge runs a shaky hand through his hair, jaws set stiff as the steely darkness of his eye socket gazes beyond you. Tony, he's her motorcycle. Nope, he's her motorbike. Custom job done by yours truly. From the wheels on on his decals, he's a work of art. Made just for her. I even named him myself. Oh, I'm still not doing the southern accent. It's fine. Why would she just go and sell something so important to her? She seemed emotional. Maybe it's for she had a good reason. She did? Really? Would it be nice for her to talk to me about it, though? Reassuring to know there's more to it. But what kind of reason? Money seems the obvious one, 'cause Tony wasn't cheap, especially with all those modifications he had over the years. And it... Hello, phone. And nope. And isn't her social media stuff doing well these days? If she isn't in some kind of trouble. So Alex is selling her prized bike, but her friend can't think of what she'd need to spend the money on. Financially, whoa, could be an excellent accusation with more reasoning behind it. 2 evidence unlocked. I was wondering about that. Talk me through your thoughts, or hypotheticals aren't relevant to the case. Oh, you guys have been saying stuff. I'm so here. I have a lot of emotional quotes that I've hand-picked from what I've read. Whenever you're feeling down, imagine all the nice things Steve Irwin would say about you if you were a lizard sitting on a log and he found you there. That's true. I recently had a good motivational saying, the road to success is filled with times you fall down and fail. But what separates the ones who make it are the ones who pick themselves up again and keep going. So pick yourself up and keep achieving your goal. For a while, I had a rotation of songs that were just supposed to be motivational for myself. And one, I think, was literally called Fight Back. Because it's just about, like, getting up and just keep going, keep fighting. Yeah, Fight Back by Nefex. That one always sits in my brain. Okay. So, good song, yeah. Hypotheticals aren't relevant to the case. Does this make him suspicious of the coffee shop? I have quick saved. I want to do a quick load if this isn't what I think it is. Oh, it made him suspicious of me. No. It should just go back 1, right? Yeah, okay. Don't be suspicious of me. So this means me. This means me. Got it. Going in for a call. Okay, that's fair. Thank you for the lurk, zombie. Okay. Alex is smart, logical. If she really was hard for cash, I don't think she'd be buying all of those expensive coffees. Or, oh god, I'm not doing his accent. Whatever. Or would she? Is pretending to look well off more important than saving a few pennies? Like, what's her story here? And why'd she never think to cue me in on a single chapter of it? Playing the protagonist can do a number on your psyche. It's true. I guess, when you feel like you're the center of the universe, every action is as terrifying as a flap of butterfly wings. Fear of knock-on effects of the plot could be petrifying. There's no outcome that wouldn't have me trying to be her friend, but when you're in the thick of it, can be easy to forget, huh? Thanks for the chat, I guess. I'll see if I can think of anything useful for you. want to keep pinning stuff on her, but this is weird that it... Quick save. Grudge looks past you, glazing at the lenses of invisible camera. I love this. Ain't no wizard, but I know it's potent. Makes the coffee taste like a rainy evening in a smoky bar, or thumbing through the pages of a beat-up book. It's like, look, I don't know, it just hits different, alright? If I knew how magic coffee worked, I would have just told you before. Suppose Jess might have just known more about it. Wait, nah, they don't drink it. They get hot chocolate every time. Just like I get my coffee. No one for breaking routine. Not one for breaking routine, not even when I'm offered a sip of mine. I don't wanna push it on her either. You two are quite the duo. Heh, we sure do. I'm the bitter to their sweet, the skeleton to their, look, good cop, bad cop. Except without the copping. Partners in crime. That's the one. But then Jess can pull out a whole thesis on why they like what they do. Meanwhile, I'm here stumbling all over my words. Shouldn't be that hard. Grudge stares into his cup, searching for any answers that might have sunk into the bottom. Sorry, don't got the right words for this. I'll think on it some more. You know, at the start of this investigation, I was worried I'd be the little lonely. But with us sitting so far apart and all. But hey, I've got a couple of breaks from my thoughts here and there. Thanks to that certain barista. Grudge's skull turns, glancing at the aforementioned fellow customers. Then his jaw twists in an excited grin. Actually, looks like Jess and Alex are having a chat too. Why don't we join in? Before you get a chance to respond, he's halfway across the cafe's floor. You find Alexandra and Jessie gathered by the front door. Poof, I was only supposed to read that. Not Southern accent. I don't think I'm doing something stupid. Quite the opposite. I'm going to break the barrier, keeping us trapped here. Heck yeah! Put that vampire magic to good use, Jess. Bust us out. Would you two stop saying such incriminating phrases? Please. You're right. Less talking, more casting. Whoa, cool. As soon as Jessie calls their magic forth, the air pressure fluctuates in an awkward rhythm. The lights flicker overhead. Oh no. Heavy footsteps quickly puncture the bubble you four had formed as Salome rushes in from the kitchen. What's happening out here? Is everyone all right? Jessie, what are you doing? Before they can formulate a reply, a streak of black fur races past you. Your boss leaps into the table, claws out, and snarls at his maw. Somebody explain what the heck is happening right meow. Oh, for how many times do I have to explain this? I'm breaking the barrier, enchanting us, and leaving this cafe. Jessie, I understand you're feeling a little distressed right now, but that sounds dangerous. Can't we just talk this out, please? Talk it out? They're already mid-spell. Casting on premises is a bannable offense. And keeping your customers trapped inside in your cafe isn't a legal offense? Oh, it's the delivery guy. Ha, then I'll see you in court, right after I counterspell your petulant attempt to damage my property. For the second time today, you see your boss starting to cast a spell. Only this time, you played no part in its instigation. The room around you pulses between the eerie red and yellow glow, caught between the two competing casters. Don't listen to him, Jess. Destroy those wards. Jessie! I just want it to be known that I do not endorse the actions of my fellow customers in the slightest. I really think we just need to calm down and talk. Dave? At the front door, Dave peers sightlessly into the cafe, his face pressed against the glass. Hey, guys, Dave here. What's going on in there? It's hard to see what's going on with all the glowing. Great. No need to worry. Dave is here. I think I almost caught it. I see the spell's core. Oh, no you don't. Fred's eyes pinch in concentration as he throws all of his combating Jesse's spell. His all into combating the spell. Okay. Dave, you need to get back away from that door. What? I can hear you guys over the humming sound. I can't hear you guys over the humming sound. Then everything goes silent. Like a taut string severing, the barrier meets an untimely demise, unleashing the last of its magic through every soul in the room. That's a good sight. They did well on making that. Wow. That's a good scene. Well, shoot. I actually did it? Slowly, then all at once, the white fades from your vision, and the aftermath of the magical onslaught comes into view. Everyone seems to be standing deathly still, caught between awe and shock at the empty hum that resonates through the air. Everyone, that is, except Jesse. I did it! I did it! I did it! Though their breath is short and their movements lethargic, Jesse's eyes are bright and hopeful. They stumble back into their table, reaching into their bag. You really did it, Jess. You really are so unbelievable. This is... Heh, so much for your counterspell, Fred. This is it. You're going to be on the band board, Mix Huntrix. Hendrix, not Huntrix. She's not a demon slayer. Nope, demon hunter? Demon hunter. And your skeleton friend too. Fred, calm down, please. A familiar long absent jingle rings throughout the room. The sound of a new customer enters your ranks. Dave steps tentatively into the cafe. His precious box popped outside as he opens the door. Well, how about that? Looks like I can finally make my delivery. A shiver passes through you, skittering up your arms and landing uncomfortably in the tip of your tongue. Another surge of magic rushing back into the barrier it had just been exercised from. The door starts to swing shut behind Dave. No! Jess lunges towards across the cafe, and their bag thrown hastily over their shoulder, desperation in their eyes. Their fingers reach out and graze the handle of the door. As it finally closes and the magic barrier they had worked so hard to dispel slams stubbornly back into place. Sorry, I should have held that for you. Let me just... Dave tugs on the door. It does not open. Oh, that's weird. It's not opening. Probably shouldn't have put my package down outside. Wait, you're telling me we're trapped inside again? Ha! What was that about my counterspell? I'm still here. My meeting, I can't... Why don't we have a calm discussion about what just happened? We'll start with Jesse. Please, talk us through why you did what you did, wouldn't you? I need to leave. I have a meeting with the board. Do you understand how many months in advance I had to book this in? Huh, meeting. You mean you had to make a covert location to hand off my recipe? No, I mentioned it earlier, didn't I? Salone, you remember, right? I feel like I've been very honest with my situation from the start. Fred, I do remember them mentioning it this morning. Not that that justifies dangerous spellcraft. Oh, come on. Even if they didn't have the meeting, no one actually wants to be stuck in here. Isn't it a crime to want to... Is it a crime to want to leave? I would if I could. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't mean making a speculate is right Why can't I read this? That doesn't mean making a speculate is the right way to go about any of this. Well, Jojo, what do you make of the situation? Okay, this is the... You randomly pick and some people will like you and some people won't. Yeah, I'd want to get out of here too if I had the choice. That's gonna make him suspicious. And he's already pretty kind of suspicious. Regardless of guilt, what Jesse did could have been dangerous. Can I actually hit this? Okay, so what's your relationship with Fred? You get 1 star for just talking to her. 2 stars when you talk to everybody? Maybe? Okay, so half a heart. Half and more? What is this? Suspicion is uncertain of me. There's a little... Oh, okay, that's the suspicion bar. So tiny bit of suspicion for him. There's a ton of suspicion here, but a little bit of suspicion for me. A little suspicion, so that's the back and forth. Suspicion back and forth. And she doesn't suspect anybody, not even me. No one and not even me. Why does this have a mood reflection? Very happy. Kind of mood. Middle. Receptive. Neutral. Neutral. So we want to do something that Salone would like, that Jesse would like, and Fred. Oops, I didn't mean to. So not this one. I mean, kind of. This one would get Jesse, but not Salone. So that one's like just Jesse. Regardless of guilt, what Jesse did could have been dangerous. So that's gonna put Jesse down, but it would bring up Salone. And Fred. Their actions are undeniably suspicious, so that's gonna bring her down as well. So no matter what, she's going down, unless I pick this one. I think I might do this one. Oof. 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 Oh god. I thought that was gonna get more people to be like, yeah! But I kind of get it because everyone kind of wants to leave other than the boss and Salone. Okay, that kind of made sense. But I probably wouldn't have changed my answer. Ah, dang it. This is a health and safety nightmare, first and foremost. What if the fire had broken out? We literally don't have a fire exit right now. Hey, at least no one did get hurt, right? Silver linings. What time is it? Oh gosh, okay. I don't know how much longer this demo is. Look, regardless of how you all are feeling about the context, you can't deny that this strike against the young Hendrix hair. And you're not suspicious of keeping us here? Ooh. Ooh. Wow, that was a lot. In spite of their differing opinions, you see the weight of uncertainty settle on everyone else in the cafe. Alright, while we're here, does anyone have anything suspicious they'd like to bring up? Fred's gaze makes its way across each individual in the room, but no one steps forward. Great. Good to know that we're all making an effort to clear up this mystery. Well, do you have anything else to add, Jojo? Anyone here that you think would be a prime suspect? I don't... I mean, I know it's already like this for people. It was me, I did it. Are you Fred? Technically, it was us. We did it. we were the person that stole the recipe. But we're supposed to try to pin it on somebody else, so I would say you're my prime suspect, but I don't want him to dislike me. And he already has a little bit of suspicion towards me, so I don't know if I should say not yet, because it's barely grown. I think we have to wait for suspicion to be a little bit higher than half to even say anything. Let's just go with I'm not sure yet. Not sure? What have you been doing this whole time? Ugh, I have nothing. Bleh. I have had enough of this whole back and forth. I know what to think, and I know we have our criminal caught before the dang cops enter the scene. You won't escape. The tense air of the cafe is cut through by a sharp ring and the phone in the distance. Your boss's posture perks up. That's the cop on the other line. Salone, could you go grab the phone? Oh, sure. I can carry it in for you. As Salone heads to the kitchen, Dave turns to the group. His smile is wide, his eyes untroubled. Well, it seems as good a time as any to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Dave. And I usually deliver stuff to the familiar 1 or 2 times a week. Sup, Dave? Lovely to meet you, Dave. Oh, he does say sup! Sup. Nothing. Gods. Is this what front-facing service feels like? It's insufferable. Fred, here's your phone. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to answer the phone or... Saved by the ringtone. Put it on speaker, Salone. Finally picking up... Oh, here, hold on. Yeah, what a sensor bar, am I right? Finally picking up, familiar? And here I was about to take your silence as a sign to put my feet up. Don't you do enough of that already? Why are you calling then? Don't tell me you're gonna do your job. You'll be happy to hear the calls you've logged were heard loud and clear by the department chief. We'll be getting there a bit sooner than estimated. Oh no. But not too soon, mind. But hopefully enough to give the phone lines a break. The sooner the cops get here, oh no. The sooner the cops get here, the less time you have to gather evidence. Time to adapt. I guess I'll take it. For all of the time you'll do when you get here. See you soon, familiar. Even with a small victory, your boss looks hopefully unsatisfied. Alright, that's enough speculate for the morning. Everyone scatter. Oh, you know what? There is something I'm supposed to look at. I forgot to look at it at the half-an-hour mark. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Erin has a habit of buying stuff with my card. She doesn't mean to, but that's what it was. It's just funny. Fred, shouldn't we talk more about what happened? Puh, talk. I don't have time to hear for more weak arguments. I want evidence, and Jojo will deliver. If they want to keep their job, that is. Salone opens her mouth as if ready to make one last argument, but the words fade along with a lingering determination. Looking out at the customers you see in that sentiment echoes. A resignation etched into the lines of their faces. They know they're stuck here, and they know that there's only one way out. And you've resigned yourself to but the only way out isn't such a bad thing. Maybe it's not too bad in here. Most people would hate that. I'm gonna say you resigned yourself to. After all, there's really nothing you can do, but being powerless is a familiar feeling. What are you all still doing here? Scatter! As everyone, despondent, floats back to their perch of choice, you see Dave glance in the cafes in bemusement. The guys at the head office aren't gonna believe this one. Oh, 'cause he's stuck and he can't go back to work. You make your way back to the small reprieve in this chaotic store. Your bag sits there, all the evidence they'd need to put you away inside. You need someone else to blame. Things could be going worse. I will be free. This doesn't feel right. I want to hurt them. Oh, I don't want to hurt them. I want to hurt them. Personally, I'd be like, this doesn't feel right. This is such a selfish act, but I don't know. But then again, things haven't felt right in so long. Can you really trust your own judgment now? No matter, your scapegoats are scattered again, a thick cord of tension tying them all together. If you pull on the strand, it might all start to come apart. Just like you planned, just like you wanted. Right? End of the demo. Okay. I was like, we gotta be getting close to the end of the demo. That's a long demo. That was 3.5 hour long demo, aside from me talking and chatting all the time. Very Midwestern of me. I don't know. Thanks for playing the demo, Spill the Beans. If you'd enjoyed the game, please make sure to wishlist on Steam and follow our Kickstarter campaign. Heck yeah, that was a good demo. I was not expecting much from this game because of the way, to me, it looked from the Steam page. But that's what this week was about, was to try out something I wasn't used to. So, this was cool. We hope to see you conclude the investigation. That was pretty good. That was really good. I like that. We'll go to me. Bam. Okay, hello. Hi. Howdy. It's me again. Not that I've vanished, but I'm here. I will cut this one here because I need to go grocery shopping, and then I'll be back here in 3 hours to do the next stream. Because we got one more stream today, because it's Heckin' Bean Week and we got goals to get to. All the goals over here. We're at 25 subs. Thank you everyone who has been here. Thank you, definitely Anonymous Gifter and Zombie for gifting subs today. You guys are the best. You guys are the bomb. And we'll see if we can get to the rest of the goals. So far, again, as a reminder, we have... I'm gonna play a horror game. Great. Fun. Exciting. And we're gonna do the bean jigsaw puzzle stream. And we're very, very close to the Lego stream, so we'll get to that. I am excited to show off the bean puzzle because that is actual bean merch that you guys can purchase if you would like. Made by yours truly. And on Redbubble right now. And it's a semi-difficult puzzle. I maybe should have not gotten the 1,000-piece one because I should have maybe differentiated the colors a little bit more, but it is a good puzzle. So we'll see how far we get through it in that stream. I will let you know when we get to it though. For now, I will give you guys a raid message and hopefully maybe I'll see some of you in 3 hours. We're probably gonna go raid Mia because, surprise, surprise, I miss her and she needs some support and some love. And I don't know, she's kind of cool. She's cool, you know? She's cool. Did she go live? Yes, she is. Perfect. Oh, she is still doing Amnesia the Bunker. Okay, so big important thing. Mia has sound effects going on. So we gotta spook her, okay? This is important. We need to spook her with the sounds. But yeah, thank you all for coming in today. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I will see you around. Bye! What goobers?